Hello,
Hey!
and we are live.
Hey, we live! Coming in right at the perfect time now.
All
How's
right,
it going, everybody?
so welcome to the PMA LCS. My name is Fleeing Panda, blah 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 blah, and with me today is Gurk7. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm excited for this one.
So we are on the PMA SGN page because there's another match going on right now at this very moment. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, we mixing it up here.
Yeah, so we have our picking bands coming in fast and furious. First band was a Malzahar band.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, these bands make sense so far. I mean, most of the bands are just kind of like, normal bands against their champion pool. But the Blitzcrank Jasana being the first pick for POO, interesting to putting that priority there. They know that's kind of their win condition.
Yeah, the straight counter to that is a Braum Maokai. Two big tanks that might be able to peel some of this off from the Blitzcrank. Also, an Ezreal band. Don't want anybody playing Ezreal because that's stupid strong right now. Cho'Gath and Anivia. A lot of junglers were target banned here too. J4 and Vi. It looks like we have a Kennen coming in. Might be a top lane Kennen. Well, could be mid lane Kennen too. What do you think? Bueller? Bueller? Alright, looks like we lost Greg for a little bit. I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, next ban coming in, 2 seconds. And it is no ban. They didn't get a ban in. What is going on here? Let's see. What do we have? BRB. He's gone. Rip Greg. You went away for a little bit. Alright, so that missed ban was a Swain ban, if anybody's curious. Some reason they didn't get it in on time. And the next ban coming in is a Jin. Or at least I saw Jin. Looks like they didn't lock that one in either, so that is two bans that were not locked in, but I think that was a Swain and then a Jin. So going after some ADCs here now for the side of Team Poo. It's really Bear Jr., Poops, and Woods. Right, and then Riches provoked RIP, same thing. Alright, and then our last ban here is a Lee Sin, also targeting another jungler ban. That is interesting. Not really sure. I haven't really seen Labyrinth play in the jungle. He was listed originally during the draft as a support. So, all I know are support picks for him. I don't really know any jungler picks. I think that's a flex position when they had to change a couple things. Also, if I'm not mistaken, they have a sub on their team this time around. And there's another jungler with Graves off the board. So, that is Vi, Jarvan, Graves, Lee Sin, all taken away from the junglers.
I mean, it definitely shows they think Ben Bug is a threat. I mean, they think he has the most potential to pop off out of everyone on their team. Plus, they haven't picked a jungler yet. Could be Maokai jungle. We don't know that. Oh, I guess it is. Isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's Maokai if you pick a Kennen and a Jace.
So why did they ban another Graves then?
Well, Pooh banned the Graves. Rip banned Lee Sin. So if they already picked a jungler early, then I guess that makes a lot more sense.
Right. What I'm saying is, why would they? Oh well, why would they ban the Graves if he already picked Maokai jungle?
But I don't think they knew that it was going to be a Maokai jungle. I think they thought that was a Maokai top. And then we see an Echo coming in mid lane, and then last pick, I think they have to pick a jungler right here, and I'm not entirely sure what he plays in the jungle. This would be Labyrinth, 1898. They did a little switching around. It's not that random guy you know. He's playing Tristana this round. And then they have a sub, Joystick, in the top lane. And I've never seen Joystick play. And they picked Vigar. Is that Echo Jungle?
Oh baby, it looks like Echo jungle. Oh, spicy. I love it.
Is this Lugo?
That's pretty fun.
Is this Lugo? The Echo pocket pick. Find out coming up. Oh, and those missed bans were one of them was a Jin and the other one was a Swain. Pretty sure.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jin
it's
and
kind
Swain.
of yeah. At least they know for sure now.
Wait. Sejuani.
Wait a second. Is that Maokai support? Wait, no. Is it Maokai Kennen mid? Sejuani, it's Kennen mid.
Kennen mid, Maokai top, Jace ADC. This is strange.
I love it.
Alright, well,
ADC. That's fun as shit.
This is about to get real spicy, everybody. So, I hope you guys are ready. I know I'm ready. Alright.
What? That's so odd. What? Is it Kennen ADC?
I don't know. It could be Kennen or Jace ADC. I mean, either really works. Sort of. I mean, the Kennen certainly does a lot of damage.
I don't know. Kennen ADC before the runes was actually a viable thing, but after the runes, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, it's one of those things I don't think people have experimented with. You've seen some like pretty OP things already popping out, like Ezreal, Malzahar, just being stupid strong with these new runes. So I don't know, and people have just been abusing that.
I guess we don't know for sure yet. We won't know until they lock in their picks. I mean, I feel like. See, I guess if you're gonna think about it, if you're gonna go into debate like which is stronger, Kennen ADC or Jace ADC, I don't think I could. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know because neither of them are obviously meta picks, or neither of them are traditional picks for their role. And I bet someone probably couldn't select their runes. I imagine.
That was Bear Jr. Bugged. Yep, bug splats. Happens to everyone. Nope. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. There we go. Alright, well. Meanwhile.
I imagine it's gonna be, so what, do you have the pick ban still open?
Yes, I do.
So, why don't we bring it back up? We'll talk about it a little bit while they're going into this.
It's the Amazon Black
What
Friday
in the world
deals
is
week,
going on?
with deals across every department.
I imagine
Free
it's going to be
shipping?
Kennen 80s carry, and I imagine it's going to be Jace mid, Maokai top. I think that's what it would be. I think Jace is a champion that kind of fits Bukaki Poro's playstyle, and I think that's something that he would just kind of do. But then again, I don't know. I've never seen Gaspite play Kennen 80 carry. I haven't looked at his match history. We can check and see if he's got anything.
Yeah, so I was just checking in on the other game. Looks like they're currently paused at the moment. Wouldn't be PMA LCS without a pause of some kind. So
he's played in his last 20 games. He's played Kennen before, but it was AP both times. No Jace.
wait.
What?
There are people leaving this lobby.
Oh, it's probably glitched.
Like Hiramar just left the lobby.
What is going on?
So we're
Sounds
gonna.
like a PMA LCS though, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, just a little bit of confusion left and right.
So Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods kind of has a more normalized team comp, I guess. I mean, the Echo Jungle's a little odd, but other than that, that's actually a really strong team composition. Blitzcrank Tristana just has such potential to be so much damage early on in the game. I mean, if they can land a hook onto, I guess in this, we'll just say Kennen, they can land a hook onto Kennen like level 1 through 3. I mean, they could burn that flash early on and generate an easy gank opportunity for the Echo.
Yeah, that is very true. They do have a lot of CC with the Blitzcrank. The Renekton has a stun, Echo has a stun, Vigar Cage. Not to mention Tristana can just blow people away from them. So I think they have a little bit better CC, a little bit more consistent CC. And they can certainly make picks a lot better than the other team. However, the other team also has a fair amount. But it's not as easy, I want to say, to land. I don't know. That's my thought. But they are very tanky if they so want to be. Braum, Maokai, Sejuani. Those three could get real massive really quickly. It's a beefy front line.
That is a very beefy front line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, but like, I don't know. I mean, where's the damage coming from? The cannon? Is AD? I mean, they're relying heavily on that. It feels like it just doesn't feel like. I feel like they could have gone with an AP mid laner that would have fit that composition better with more like AOE team fight damage. Like to me, that team fight screams, all right, we're going in. We're having a huge fight right now. You have the Sejuani engaging, Maokai, Kennen, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe if they put like him on the Orianna. I mean, granted, I don't know his champ pool much more than the Nocturne, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
It just doesn't feel like it fits the comp, you know? Jace is kind of a let's play back, let's poke a little bit, obviously, before going in, whereas the rest of the team feels like it's just engage. Oh, man. Do we have another?
We have bugs. Menbung crashed out.
Oh, my gosh.
Mid and ADC runes aren't working. Fix your runes! Why are we now just finding these?
Well, this is a glitch with the game.
And the other game is now paused. They've been paused for 6 minutes now.
At the PMA LCS stream.
Yep, PMA LCS stream. They've been paused for 6 minutes. They
does
also
this not
started
feel
super
normal,
late.
though? I mean, honestly, at this point.
I don't know. They started way late. Like
Dude,
they
but
started
over
at
there,
8.
General Dill being 8-1 on Nocturne. Holy cow.
That's a Warwick. I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm an idiot. I confused that with theatrics. Lol.
Wow.
Well, so if everyone's interested, PMA LCS over on LOL.
Twitch. Yeah. That looks pretty interesting. Looks like Gert's playing as Ornn. No surprise there.
All right, so now that we actually have some time, let me check out some of this information here. So like, all right, so Bukaki Poro has been playing in Nivea. Oh, he's banned, of course.
Yep.
But like a Vladimir, he plays Vladimir. Was that banned? No, that wasn't. I feel like a Vladimir would have been pretty good. He's been playing AP Kog'Maw. Even an AP Kog'Maw wouldn't have been bad.
Yeah. Protect the Cog.
Nivea, though.
I don't know. Like, I think Vlad would have been really good into Vygar. If he had a feeling Vygar was going to get picked. Because Kennen into Vygar, actually, I think I would give that one to Vygar. Baby cage him. You catch him in that cage, and it's game over.
I mean, he's got Zonias and stuff, but
still.
Yeah, you probably give the advantage there. I'd agree.
It's such a good zoning tool, I think. You know, to keep him away from you. Why is JRAR in here now? Goodbye, JRAR.
It must just be an open lobby, I imagine.
I don't know. Yes, let's have JRAR sub in. That would be broken.
There we go. So now we're starting to get back in this lobby. Unfortunate glitch with the client. I hope they fix that.
Yeah, well. Still missing somebody. Summoner.
Hey.
Yeah.
Are they in order? Yeah, they're in order. So.
Alright, round 5.
Round 5. Here we go. So I think to me, the power pick for POO is gonna be that Vigar. I think if that, or Vigar, however you want to call him. Yeah. If Vigar can kill the cannon, as we were talking about before, if he can get that ultimate off on him before he's able to do anything, it kind of cancels out Rip's team fight. I mean, they don't really have much damage. That's kind of it. So if that Vigar can utilize that baby cage and can have some good, just picks, it'll really help him out a lot.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I also look for Bear Jr. just to make picks with that Blitzcrank. Anytime he's going to be able to land a hook on one of those two damage targets, like the Jace or the Cannon, if he hooks one of them, then it's pretty much team fight over for Team Rip. They just will lack in damage if either of the damage dealers goes down. So look for a Blitzcrank to hook one of them. I think.
So we're supposed to have our third caster, Eric Jusq, but
Flame him.
he's MIA. I think he's probably bowling.
Probably. He's bowling with his friend Bert. I don't know, I just made that up. Y'all watch Sesame Street, I hope.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I like to go bowling with my friend Bert. And that is an Echo Jungle.
Echo Jungle. That's awesome, though. And well, here it is. Now we know if it's Jace or Kennen. I imagine it's going to be Jace mid. I have never seen Bukaki Poro play Jace.
I don't think I've ever seen it play either.
I'm not sure if that's something he's comfortable on.
I don't think I've seen him play anything other than Nocturne or Wukong in the mid lane. And that is a Jace. Interesting.
Dude. Hype. I'm ready to see this Kennen 80 carry. I'm pretty hyped, to be honest. I haven't seen it with the new runes. I don't know what you'd go.
Press the attack? No. Probably lethal. No.
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the domination tree. I don't know. I'm not a whole big fan of these new runes, to be honest with you. I don't really like them. But
I don't know. I'd imagine you'd go Lethal Temple, and I don't know if you still go Rune-Ons on him. Then I imagine Lethal Tempo is the way you'd want to go. I mean, it's kind of just like an on-hit 80 carry.
But he'd stun after 3 hits or 4 hits.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a lot of CC potential.
I mean, that would be broken. 2 or 3 autos and ult. Maybe that's what they're gonna do. I don't know. This will be interesting. I don't know if I've seen this.
So I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah. Learn something new every day, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So
if anyone in chat has any ideas of what you'd go Kennen 80 carry, what rune you'd go, feel free to share.
yeah.
So what team do you give the advantage to and why?
I think I like Team Poo a bit more than Team Rip. Mainly because they have the hook potential out of Blitzcrank. Plus, I think they just have more consistent damage out of the Tristana and the Vigar. More potential for damage, I guess, than the other team.
Yeah, honestly, I'd have to agree. I think just the overall pick potential of Poo seems better to me. But I mean, you have to watch out because the pick potential is there, but there's a Sejuani and a Maokai. So if you're landing that hook onto them, it's going to be detrimental for your team rather than a beneficial hook. But yeah, I would give the advantage to Poo as well. I just think they have so much team fight potential. The event horizon is there, followed up by all the rest of the damage. So I think that's who I give the advantage to.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how well Jirachi lanes into Joystick. I don't know much about Joystick, considering I think he's a sub. That's not their normal mid laner or normal top laner. The normal top laner is Hillary Clinton, but I guess he's missing out. And that might actually be beneficial for Jirachi because Hillary Clinton is very well known to just split push all game long, which would pretty much negate the Maokai's teamfight potential entirely. So
Seems like we're having the Ignite on Blitzcrank, so that'll be fun.
oh yeah, no exhaust
Barrier
needed
on
here.
on the Vigar. Vigar.
Yeah.
Is it Vigar or Vigar?
I always said Vigar.
Vigar. I think my friend group always called it Vigar, so I always called them Vigar.
I mean,
But I think it is Vigar.
I mean,
That makes
if you're
sense.
going with like the English language dictates that the E is gonna come out as E, so Vigar,
Ah,
because it's EI.
there we go.
G-A-R. So Vigar, yes, if you're using proper English. I've always heard it as Vigar though, and I'm not really sure why that would be. Anyways, Jace is taking teleports. We got double TP out of Maokai and Jace, Bukaki Poro, and Jirachi. So they could pull a 5-man bot pretty quickly if they really wanted to. if they coordinate it well enough. Also, Braum
That
is
would be a disgusting. That would be a disgusting 5-man bot.
yeah, Braum with exhaust as well. It looks like. I don't know. I kind of wonder if Bear Jr. is gonna take that summoner page thing where you can like switch out your summoners.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
exhaust might be helpful later on.
Again, but against who though? I mean, who is the threat that you'd want to be using that for? Jace, Kennen?
Kennen, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, not have. Yes, that is a good point. Not having any exhaust on either of your champions there might be dangerous.
But then again, if he doesn't think that either of those two is going to be any kind of threat, then Ignite would be a very valid choice.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of, what do you choose? I don't know. I honestly can't make heads or tails of that team. It just is so unconventional. Maybe that's what they're going for.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited. I like to see the uniqueness. I think it's more fun to see when people bring out off-meta stuff. That's one of the reasons I like this LCS so much, because I feel like it's kind of made for people to just bring out whatever they want. You know what I mean? Like, there is a meta in place, and obviously there's champions that are going to be stronger than others. But, like, I feel like that you can just make anything work. You know, if you're good at a champion enough to consider it playable for this, then you can just go for it and try it.
Yeah, well, we are loading in now.
Over on PMA LCS, Bad is up 16-6 against GDA. Dylan is now 9-3 on the Warwick.
Oh joy.
Gert is 1-0-10 right now from Orange support.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's pretty good at playing those weird, like, off supports.
He is. So anyway, I don't expect. Well, actually, you think we're gonna see an invade at the Blitzcrank? I think it's
invade.
possible.
You have a lot more damage at level 1. I'd invade. Especially if you hook somebody.
Dude, you know the biggest thing I'm excited for this match?
What?
I'm excited to see Hiramar's PMA LCS debut.
Or Bear Jr.'s PMA LCS debut.
Oh, that's true. Both of them.
Both of them.
Two
Yeah.
higher elo players here.
And Joystick as
Debuting.
well.
It's gonna be fun.
There's
And I
actually
guess
a lot of
Menpong.
Summoner 2805 and Labyrinth 8
There's
Knights.
a lot of debuts in
Yeah.
the first game, so
Lots of debuts, and then
it
yeah.
looks like Rip is I think they're just pinging random stuff, defensive positions. No, but it does look like Rip is gonna go for an invade here.
That is
Labyrinth is the only
interesting.
one there. He doesn't seem to see it.
Actually, Team POO is entirely newcomers to the PMA LCS.
That's pretty fun.
I just looked at that, so
Wow, that's cool.
entirely new team. Well, we'll see how this
That's
goes.
awesome.
Well, they should have just seen the Echo throw his thing out there.
Are they gonna choose to do this? I mean,
They're set for
who doesn't
it.
have any vision?
No one has vision, actually. No one's dropped a ward. There goes Blitzcrank. He's migrating in. And
Oh
he
my
drops
gosh.
a ward. Oh,
They don't. This is just so funny. Are they just playing defensive? I think they're
they
anticipating.
just
the
saw
Blitzcrank
Jirachi
invading.
with Hiramar.
I think
Yeah.
they were anticipating the invade of the Blitzcrank, trying to do like a cheese bush, you know? Yeah,
They-
Sedge doesn't have refill. Lol. First match of the season. Happens.
I think
So that's gonna suck though. He's gonna. I wonder if if they have vision of him.
They see
That's
Blitzcrank.
interesting. Who have vision of him right now? Do you think they maybe take advantage of that? Oh, was
Yep.
Blitzcrank trying this?
Yep, he's trying this. And he's gonna pay. Oh no!
Oh my gosh, they're gonna scare him off here, but I mean that does delay. Oh no, Daspite was able to freeze the blue buff. But that was a lot of time burn. Oh no, it reset! Oh, how unfortunate! Oh no! What a terrible start for Rip. They're gonna lose so much off of this. That random guy you know is just pushing bottom lane. Bear Jr. is heading back there now. Oh, and the smite's gonna, or I don't know. You don't think he smited? I think he executed off his stun. But
Meanwhile, top lane we have a wet noodle fight going on.
yeah. What do you expect, honestly?
Yeah. Where's Eric to let us know how that all goes down? Should be about 10 minutes now. He said 10 minutes. That was 10
Yeah,
minutes
I'll be
ago.
here soon. I'm excited. Tune in.
All right, so spending all that time at the jungle camp left him behind a bit of CS right there, about 5 or so down there down.
He does have the wave pushing into him, so he'll just have to get that. But Poro trying to go in for some trades here. Here
Ooh.
comes the Event Horizon. Miramar taking a lot of damage, though. Underestimating that Jace early level 3 damage. You know, kind of regretting that trade. Meanwhile, Joystick's going in as well, going for the dash. Able to get on Jirachi. Here's Labyrinth. Here comes in the dash. He's using the Q for the damage. He gets the second auto attack. First blood coming over for POO. Nice gank by Labyrinth.
I think you are slightly behind me.
What time you at?
17, 18.
No, I'm right there.
Okay.
Maybe Discord too.
Yeah, it might be
I'm
Discord.
zoomed
I don't
all the
know.
way forward just in case.
Okay.
But yeah, very nice gank for Labyrinth. And
Yeah.
honestly, that Joystick just going in right away kind of led for that gank. It was a good Renekton play too.
Yeah, I think coming up and behind, I don't think Jirachi expected him to come from that
Meanwhile,
angle.
we have a gank mid. Here comes Labyrinth. He's coming in, getting the damage. He does not get the stun though. He's taking a little bit too much. He's gonna have to flash out. Menbug flashing in, gets one auto attack. The red buff not gonna get him though. But overall, a couple of flashes burned and nothing gained, nothing lost.
Yeah. A little unfortunate that Menbung wasn't able to get one more stack on that little ice thingy. I don't know what it's called. Sejuani ice thing, so that he could stun him. If he would have stunned him, then he would probably picked up that kill. But unfortunately, didn't get that last auto
But
down.
meanwhile, he is... Oh, I thought he was going to try mid. But yeah, I agree with you. I think he only got one auto attack off. I mean, you need 4 for it, so...
Yeah.
But he had red buff, so maybe one more auto attack would have been enough to just kill him alone. But for someone that got his buff invaded early on and did not start with potions, he's not doing too bad for himself right now.
That's true.
You know, he is a gank behind, so... But he could be in a worse position. Meanwhile, bottom lane is down 12 farm, so that did hurt them a lot.
Yeah. Lots of pings coming out, too.
Oh, Jirachi's just fighting Joystick up here. Trades going back and forth. You know how it is. Top lane life. Bear Jr. trying to zone with the Blitzcrank.
He built an early corrupting potion, Jirachi did. I don't know about that.
It's not the end of the world.
Might have wanted a Doran shield, maybe?
Yeah, honestly, either way. And he's doing all right. I think a Doran shield probably would have been better for the actual laning phase.
Yeah, I just think it was a little early. Ooh, hook
Bear
coming
Jr.
in.
landing the hook onto him, not getting the knockup, but Daspite's a little bit far away. There is a lot of minions, though. Now, if there wasn't a lot of minions, that actually might have been a pretty good situation for Rip to go in and win that one, but there's just too much to deal with.
Tristana got that bomb down on Daspite as well, so he took a little bit more poke from that. And now we're back to farming.
Yeah, not much vision actually across the map. The only wards on the map being top lane. Kind of interesting that nobody's kind of utilized that. Both mid laners actually sitting on 2 available wards now, and neither of them in place. I mean, they did just back, but still a little bit of a cooldown. Bear Jr. trying to mess around here. Menbong thinking about it. Not going to do it, though. Would have just been by himself.
Menbung might come in, though. There's no ward to spot him. Oh, if he had realized that. They might have been able to gank. Here comes Jace. Jace looks like he's walking down bot lane.
Yeah, he is going to try to roam down, get something happening here. They don't have vision of him, as I said before. No ward's placed.
Here it comes.
He's going to come through, try unnoticed. Nobody's level 6. Here comes the engage. Summoner 2085 is going in. Nice damage from the Jace, but he's going to get hooked in the tower. Knocked up as well with the ignite. He's going to go down to the last tower shot. So a great play by Bear Jr. taking advantage of the over-aggression of the Jace.
Here comes the Vygar to follow up on this.
Yeah, he's going to try. He has Event Horizon.
Oh, directed camera took me back to the wet noodle fight.
Yeah, me too. It is what it is. We deal with wet noodle fights.
Where's Eric to appreciate the wet noodle fight?
Honestly.
Hey!
And
Speak of the man himself.
Eric, you're missing a crazy game. It's 13-11, 3 minutes in.
I don't believe you for a moment.
Dude, it's crazy. Panda, vouch?
Nah, that was, yeah.
It's crazy. But
Yeah.
this blue buff right here, Bear Jr. just being an annoying Blitzcrank, honestly. Kind of just giving Menbug a really tough time here and constantly in his jungle.
I wonder how tilted he is.
I would add, unfortunate. It's just been a rough time. Starting without a potion and then getting evaded level 1.
You know,
Getting the buff to reset. But he's not in the end of the road now. He is a little bit ahead in farm of Labyrinth. He doesn't have that kill like we said earlier, but it's not could be in a way worse place, you know?
that is true. However, that bot lane is getting pretty far behind now.
Yeah, they have definitely suffered as a result. But that is kind of the Blitzcrank, you know. It's just such a threat here.
Yeah. I think together.
You can't really ever get near the wave because if you get hooked, you're just gonna have to burn so much.
Yeah.
Being level 6 will definitely help that a lot.
Alright, so what timestamp are you guys at right now?
38, 39, 40.
41, 42.
Damn, I'm
43.
ahead of you guys. Sweet.
How are you ahead of us?
Just,
I don't know, but
I'll take it. It's all right.
From
Let's
the
slightly pause
future.
for a second. He's in the future, yeah.
All right,
Bear
Marty
Jr. getting
McFly.
level 6 now. Actually, Bear Jr. being... Oh, never mind. Summoner's 2085 doesn't have it. 2805.
Doesn't have his exhaust. No, he has exhaust. Gank coming in.
Here comes Labyrinth. He's getting the damage. The Time Miner's gonna get the third proc and the Primordial Blast for Hiramar, finishing off the kill
Press R. Such
Yep.
counterplay.
to win. What I said before is I thought Bear Jr. was the last person in lane to get level 6. He was not. Summoner 2805, so doesn't have it either.
Ooh. Oh, he should be down a little bit of XP. Bear Jr. did pick up that kill on Bukake
So,
Poro earlier.
Two successful ganks for the debut of Labyrinth 1898. He's been involved in both of them, and they've gone great so far for him.
Yeah. Back to the wet noodle fight top lane.
into almost any other tank but Maokai, I don't think that's a wet noodle fight for a Redacted, but Maokai's one of the few tanks that can actually like hold up in that lane because of his sustain and because of his ability to disengage those trades that Renekton always wants him to take.
Meanwhile, it does look like Rip is gonna go for this dragon uncontested. Or, excuse me, Poo.
I was gonna say that's Bear Jr.
Knowing that Menbug is top lane. That's a good call there.
I don't think they knew that he was top lane.
No, he did. He was
They
clearing,
did.
he was
They're
a
clearing
ward by the
wards.
pink.
No, he did clear over the pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the pink in the try.
Watch the
Bear
hook here.
Jr.'s trying to go in. He does have hook.
And
Summoner 2805 is going to defend. Here comes the TP behind them. This could be a big play here.
Oh, what?
Interesting.
Wait.
Oh, the TP got canceled by Renekton.
I
I
was
thought that was
expecting such a big play. I was so hyped.
I thought that was
Oh,
interesting.
nice route by Jirachi. He's trying to go in on this joystick, and I have to slice and dice to escape, but
It's a good escape.
I was really confused why once the one TP was canceled.
oh, Labyrinth flashing in. He's trying to get the damage. Gets one proc at a time. Wider. He's still following. He has two. Here comes the W. Trying to follow up still. Bukaki Poro's just gonna get out of this. It looks like. Yep. But there's still fighting going on. Oh, looks like Daspike gets hooked over the wall. He uses his ultimate to try to get the damage down. That random guy, having a flash, or excuse me, heal Labyrinth coming in, picking up the kill in the end. So another kill for this Echo, and that hook, Bear Jr. has been everywhere.
Wait, Dotspite is actually playing an AP cannon in the marksman role. That's interesting.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
He's got a longsword. How's that AP cannon?
Oh, here
You
comes
always-
the Event Horizon, the follow-up damage. No,
I'll
nothing.
explain it. So with Cannon, whether you're going AD or AP, you still start Dorn's Blade because you auto attack enough in lane, and your damage still can scale off AD. That having the D Blade is not the worst thing in the world.
Oh, nice hook from Bear Jr.
I don't think they had the damage to finish it off, but that's still a
Yeah,
nice hook.
it is interesting though. You're right. The AP Kennen 80 carry. I didn't even realize that. Hex Tech. I don't know what he'll go next. Maybe he'll go.
He's going probably Proto Belt into Zonia's is what he should go.
I mean, I guess you know you have the AD mid. Why not? That's awesome. I mean that's what Pando and I were talking about before the game is that we thought their team fight was a little weak, you know, with the AD Kennen, but AP Kennen turns that team fight into a whole nother monster.
I'm just a little concerned that they don't really have a great consistent source of damage outside of the Jace. And with the Jace being down so
Lots
far,
of gold.
it's going to be really tough for the Jace to carry those
Oh,
fights
yeah.
damage-wise. And really, if you're playing Jace in a team fight, you're really looking to just burst a carry and then you keep using your abilities on rotation. It's not like an AD carry where you stand there and auto-attack. So
Yeah,
you really don't have a sense of that long sustained DPS to take care of the Renekton and the Echo that are going to be pretty tanky and are going to be pretty resilient to burst damage.
Speaking of the Echo, ganking up here top gets the timeline, second proc, but that Maokai is too tanky. They're just gonna leave. But I mean, you're exactly right though. It almost feels like Rips. Oh, but here comes the hook, the knock-up as well on Daspite. Gonna have to get out of this. Does escape a random guy, you know, it's Wing in to follow. Couple of auto attacks, but nothing. And meanwhile, it looks like Labyrinth is trying for another gank up here, but it is a very tanky Maokai.
Sejuani's
behind the bot lane right now, and I don't think they know.
He just walked away though.
Now
I think he missed
like
an
his ping's
opportunity.
going down, knowing that he's kind of mid. Yeah, he might have wanted to go bottom lane instead of mid there. Maybe he just was worried it was warded, but he ended up walking over a.
He had the
mid ward.
play on it. He had the like, even if he did walk over a ward, Poo, I guess we're calling him, they really didn't care.
Ooh, big fight here coming out. Oh, and the nice knockback to stop Joystick Slice and Dice. The hook's coming in as well. Gets him up. I think I was a little bit behind there.
Yeah.
Event Horizon being used.
We're seeing these blitz plank or blitz hooks be really important.
Ooh, nice hook for Bear Jr. Looks like they're gonna take Dredge down. Here comes Daspite with the ultimate, trying to get as much as he can. The Echo, they're just too strong though. Not gonna be able to pick up anyone there.
And we're already seeing the resiliency to burst damage. Labyrinth on the Echo was so low, he just ulted and he healed for half his health. And Joystick never really got below a fourth of his health bar, even though he face tanked all of the cannon damage. Like, it looks like he's actually not going Proto Belt on Daspite. It looks like he's going for Gunblade, which, for my money, I'm not a big fan of.
It's an interesting
You just need that extra
choice.
mobility. You just need the extra mobility, and I think that little bit of health actually does wonders on cannon, especially if you're playing an AD.
Friends, I restarted my client, so if anything happens.
Well, we got a Rift Herald take going over to the side of Bear Jr. Poops in the woods. I really have a problem calling them just Poo. I guess
I like calling it Poo. I think it's fun.
Anyways, the Blitzcrank took the buff, so probably
I need
expect
to
that
my-
bot lane.
Alright, we back.
Some of their names on. It's been a while since I've casted. There we go.
But I mean, kind of going back to the point you were saying before. Now that we actually have some time to talk about it, I feel like Rip's team fight is that engage there. If they don't get picks off of the engage, you're right. They don't really have that AD carry to follow up with the damage. Their only kind of source of AD is the 0-3 Jace. So if their initial team fight gauge doesn't go well, they're not really going to be able to win the team fight.
I don't think they win the team fight even if it goes well, because
Well, now being down 7-1, I don't think it's very likely.
Well, and they're kind of it's really a 2 carry comp. You got the Jason McKinnon, and one of your carries has to effectively suicide right now in these fights to do what he's supposed to do. Like,
That is true. It's going to be very hard here.
and I know they were thinking maybe they were lacking magic damage. One thing that the Nady carry Kennen does do is it still deals a decent amount of magic damage. It's a good amount on it. You can go Rage Blade into Hurricane. You can go Nashus. You can just go kind of attack speed.
Oh, we have a fight coming here. Menbug's going in.
But they couldn't decide whether to go for the Echo or for the Blitz. Half went for one, half went for the other.
But yeah, I mean, it's true though. It's really going to be hard for these carries to go in on the side of Rick without just instantly dying to the damage on the side of Pooh. I mean, like we were saying before, the Kennen Primordial Blast can just probably one-hit Kennen at some point this game.
Well, right, and like, if you look at the champions on each team, you've got the tanks. You've got the tanks on the side of Rip, with the Maokai, the Sejuani, and the Braum. We're gonna be tanking, gonna be able to hold up. The problem is the tanks. I'd call them almost pseudo tanks on the side of Pooh and the Renekton and the Echo and the Blitzcrank. All of them are not just tanks, but they also have some damage to back it up. Braum, Sejuani, and Maokai, they're the lower damage tanks in the game. Maokai has some damage, but it's not going to carry a team fight. And Sejuani's not going to carry a team fight with her damage, and Braum sure as hell isn't. So even from the standpoint of frontline killing frontline, and we got a big old like.
Oh my gosh, these hooks are so on point this game. Oh, Glacial Prison gonna miss.
We got a TP coming in behind.
Actually, Labyrinth going back in with that ultimate, trying to do something here. Here's the team by Bukaki Poros on the front line trying to do it, but they don't really have the damage to follow up. Spear Jr.'s going in trying to do it. Random guy, you notice in the back line, just auto-attacking. Labyrinth gonna dash away, gonna try to live. Nice knockback by the Tristana. They're still trying to do this. Bear Jr. knocking up. Looks like Rip is not completely out of this engage yet, but at the same time, Hirmar is just pushing middle lane, picking up a tier 2. He's on the inhib turret right now.
My gosh.
Labyrinth's trying to stop Jirachi backing.
They're gonna lose another tower here.
There's just no consistent damage on the side of Rit.
Honestly,
Anyway.
Pooh is playing this map very well right now. They had but Labyrinth going in by himself looks like he's gonna go. He is gonna go down. I thought there was still a chance. The hook coming out gonna pick up Bukaki as well, but
Yeah, this is gonna be need a lot of
Jirachi.
team play.
You are not in a very good place, my guy. He's going in. The Braum is there too. Actually, there might be a beneficial team fight. Here comes the ultimate from Daspite, picking up 1 kill for himself. They're still getting Bear Jr. He's slowed. Ooh, and a nice, very nice stun there from Vager, preventing the kill onto the Tristana.
But getting that pick was huge. Get some gold into their damage. Like that's the first kill that's gone to a carry at this game. So that's huge that they got a little bit of something going for one of their 2 damage dealers. Yeah, Bukaki Poro just is not had a good time on this chase. He's very far behind and almost needs this game to slow down. He'd almost want to go in the side lane and just kind of get a split push off.
Yeah,
he gets connected.
He's about 2k gold down right now.
Because even an 04 Jace can still do something in the lane against Renekton, even if it's just collect farm safely. But at this point, it's gonna be so tough.
Yeah, and Pooh has been playing the team fight, the map game really well there. Once Hiromar was pushing middle lane, they realized that he was going to rotate top, and they were going to have to respond to that. They immediately used the Rift bottom and got that turret bottom. So really playing the macro game very well from the side of Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods.
I'm a little intrigued if we're talking masteries, because that's one of the biggest like variables in any of these games. I'm a little intrigued that Jirachi went for mana flow ban on the Maokai. I know he's got some mana. Yeah, he did. I keep seeing his mana bar flash white. I know that Maokai can have mana issues in lane, but I mean it's not like the worst thing in the world. If you have mana issues, guess what? You just hold a tower. And you just don't die because you're Maokai. Like, I don't know. I think there was a better way to go with that. Obviously, I haven't played much top lane or Maokai.
They're gonna
this
dive
patch.
Ooh,
Hmm,
I don't know if they are. It's going to be hard.
It's still a Maokai. And Maokai is...
I think they're just trying to siege us in here, and it does look like Rip only has 2 people up here, so they're just going to give this up. Another map misplay from the side of Rich is provoked, and Bear Jr. just really playing the map super well right now.
Maybe they'll pick up Earth Dragon here for the side of Rip.
I mean, that's not worth, though, when your second tier turret's about to go down.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but they were behind on the rotation anyway, so at least they're going to get something out of it.
True. Oh, if they're even going to get the second tier, yeah, they're going to get this. And the 2 players of Rip having to back out now, but 2 turrets for a dragon on the side of Pooh. I'd call that worth for them. A lot of gold in their pockets. Really, what is it? How many turrets now? 5-0 in turrets. So
Yeah.
Pooh is pretty much playing like Season 5 Cloud9 at Worlds Week 1, where they pick Vigar and Tristana and just siege. It's actually kind of hilarious.
Ooh, nice flash. That is kind of funny. I didn't even realize that. That's kind of just how it is.
I think even the Echo Jungle was a big thing at that Worlds too. Although Hai wasn't really playing. I was playing like Shyvana and Lee Sin and just goofy shit like that.
If I'm Rip, I think about rushing this Baron.
They don't have the damage for it.
Well, that's what they're trying to do.
This is such a ballsy call.
Yeah, I don't really know what they're thinking here. It looks like here comes the parallel convergence. He's getting the damage. Hiromar picking up a kill. No problem at all. By himself, Daspite's trying to do something, but he's too squishy. He's just going to go down right away. Looks like the side of Rip is going to all die here. 4 members on their team died, and looks like this is going to be Baron for POO now.
Is it? They're pretty low health. Labyrinth is gonna die.
Oh my gosh, you're right. They're too squishy.
Oh my
for
gosh.
this. So, pretty funny. But yeah, Rip opting to do the Baron without much gold in their pockets was very risky. I mean, it's only 22 minutes in. We're not, people aren't that tanky yet. People can't do that much damage.
I mean, they have the tanks for it. They just don't have the damage for it. Who's gonna burn that down?
Yeah.
An AP cannon?
Braum.
Braum? No.
Oh, a hook. But
This Blitzcrank.
Bear Jr. just honestly solo queue Blitzcrank this game.
That's the master tier we know and love.
That's Blitzcrank though. Look at him. Look at him. He's just being annoyed.
He takes no damage.
Oh, and a nice stun here coming out. Bear Jr.'s trying to follow up. He gets another hook and a knock-up onto the Braum. And the damage from Hiromar coming out with the Primordial Blast, picking up a kill for himself. So this annoying Blitzcrank works a lot.
It made stuff happen. We got support Tristana engaged too. 008. Gotta love it.
Got a lot of farm though. And
That's
assist.
my life when I play Misfortune. Like whenever I play Misfortune, I get a shit ton of damage dealt and a good amount of farm, and I'm like 2, and 17 by the end of the game. Like I never finish off any kills on that champ.
That's because you're bad, Eric.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
This is why you're not
no,
playing
it's just because I
ADC.
set up fights. I engage fights on Misfortune.
Bear Jr. knowing that Bush isn't warded, trying to generate a pick here. Oh. Oh, but he's trying anyway. Knock up here on the Menbung. The hook follow up. A nice Event Horizon zoning the rest of Rip. They can't go to defend it. Bukaki Poro's going in, but he's too squishy. This is a disastrous team fight. That's a 2-for-0 right now for POO. And I think they're going to get an inhib with where Rip is across the map.
Yeah.
They picked that fight 2v5. Like if you pick that fight in a 2v2, you might be able to win it.
I think it was 3v5.
Okay, 3v5. I don't know what the Braum did much, but I'll give it to you that it was 3v5 either way. If you pick that fight 3v3, but your Kennen was top and your Maokai was mid, like
Maokai's still mid.
Yeah, and they're just going to pick up this inhib for free. And
they don't even get mid lane tower for it. Oh my gosh. Rip is all I have to say.
Jirachi better run or he's gonna
Rip.
get collapsed on.
oh man, the memes begin.
The only thing that's going for this is they have a potential 4v5 collapse right now if Jirachi takes the right path.
Ooh, they found Jirachi here. He did not mean to run down that way. He's gonna try
in
to
an
go
okay
in,
spot.
but it's just him by himself. He uses his ultimate. Here comes the Glacial Prison, gonna land on the one of them. Daspite's trying to be the front line.
Kill the front line, kill the front line, kill the front line.
Joystick's gonna get out of there with the slice of knife and the flash. But Ripper's still trying to find nice Event Horizon. Gets Bear Jr. stuck. He hasn't died yet, though. He hasn't died yet.
The Sejuani's done.
He eventually goes down. Menbach picking up the kill, but big pick there for Rip.
And it is proven that if a Bear Jr. dies in the woods with people around, we know.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
It's late, everybody.
This was the content we were missing pre-Eric.
Hey, you know what I'm up to.
Oh man. So I feel like that's probably like just a band-aid on a ripped off leg, but hey, it's something at least.
Get it? A ripped off leg?
Oh my gosh.
gosh.
Wait, why would it be a band-aid on a ripped off leg? Wouldn't it be
It's like
a band-aid ripped off a leg?
no, it's
No.
like you're trying to cover up a big injury with something small. Like it's a small
But you wouldn't rip off your
it
leg.
helps a little bit,
Oh my god.
but they're overall pretty screwed. I hate you, Eric.
I feel like this comp would have been great for Menbung to actually go for one of his carry junglers. I know he plays them. Whether it's
Well, they
Jarvan,
banned
They
like
banned
everything.
all the
Oh, did
junglers.
they penta ban him? That sucks.
I don't
Well,
know
wait,
if they
why-
could
didn't
ban
hold
it,
on.
and like
Hold up. Well, then why is Dustbite playing Ken in ADC if they didn't ban any ADCs?
I think because try to have a team fight, you know.
They
I mean,
banned Ezreal.
if this team had gotten ahead and wasn't down 16-6, it would be a different game
I mean, you can go Kog'Maw and do the same thing and be more effective
That is true.
against the Blitzcrank.
and actually deal damage. You got a Braum to save you.
I mean, I think
just
this
feel
would
like
have been
they
a
were
different game if they obviously weren't down by so much. But
I don't know. I don't think it would be any different. I think you would just get to team fights, and the side of Rip would realize they have no consistent DPS, and they would just get out tanked. I think the same thing would happen even if they were even gold.
Free dragon.
Yeah, they're gonna pick up a dragon for themselves over here on the side of POO. So, up 10k now, an ocean and a fire to a mountain.
That cannon's got to stay in the base now and take out these supers.
Oh,
They
this
could pick
be
a fight.
disastrous situation here. Bear Jr. realizing that the cannon is bottom lane, gonna go in, knocks up the Braum, doesn't use the hook yet. Labyrinth just try to go in. Here comes the Maokai ultimate. It's gonna reach the whole rest of the team fight, but looks like that random guy you know is on the back line just being untouched here. Getting a great team fight for him. Jirachi going in, but he's by himself. He's gonna get taken down while Daspite is bottom lane. Look at the wards, my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta get that vision score up. Oh, actually, Joystick doing a good job making them burn the blast cone there.
Nug has smite. Can he steal?
They don't have vision of it though right now. They're gonna back off of it actually.
Wow.
Jared Jr. opting to go in on this, realizing this is a better situation. 2185, excuse me.
20 what?
2185 is what you just said. It's
I can't even,
2805.
I'm just gonna call him Summoner. I think that's easier.
Call him Sum.
2800.
2805?
But I don't know if it's 2805 or 2805.
I'm gonna say 2805.
What's like? Nah, never mind.
What if it's 2805?
What's if it's 8675309?
280 and 5. See, these are important questions, Panda. You can't just assume his name in 2017.
Yeah, we
You
can.
assuming my summoner name?
See?
Is that
See?
why
Hey,
he's on the provoked team?
Rich is even in this game. It's perfect.
We're just gonna listen to this and remember why
And
he hates
hate all of us.
We're kind of resetting right now. Everyone just kind of chilling out. Bottom inhib is still down for Rip, but I assume that'll be up pretty soon. Just kind of playing the Baron game at this moment. Jirachi is bottom lane. He does have TP though.
Bear Jr. hook?
The only fights I see that Rip can win are fights where they have a member advantage.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
Primordial Blast just going down,
And I just-
crushing Menbung.
I just don't think they're gonna find that. I think Pooh knows that. Pooh knows that if the only win condition for Rip is for them to be not grouped and get picked.
Looks like they're gonna give up this Baron for free here. Yeah, uncontested free Baron for Pooh, so that's no problem there. Jirachi roaming into bottle jungle. They getting wards down, covering up. Nope, just getting the wolves. Gotta get that farm.
Better than nothing.
True, true.
Highest farm in game?
Tied.
Hey.
Tied, yeah.
So that's a Baron right now. TP for Renekton is up right now, so they couldn't split the map up.
I'd split.
If I'm Rip, I group as 5, and as soon as you see anybody, jump on them. And
So-
just keep using that strategy.
They split
Because
up.
if you're oh no, why they split up?
All the tanks
Oh,
went to the top,
gosh.
and the carries are in the bot lane.
Uh-oh.
This is
This is gonna go well.
questionable. If I'm Hiromar, I just walk over and kill
I
this
just don't feel
cannon.
like they even have a chance for scaling right now, because they're going into a Veigar Tristana. Veigar Tristana will outscale Jace Kennen every game,
Yeah, especially when they're behind.
especially when they're behind. So it's not like you can just go into a sideway at this point and catch farm onto your carries and hope for a better team fight later. Like, the better team fight doesn't come. You just have to create a better team fight through making picks and winning a fight where you're on the advantage side of the map.
Look at that vision control from the side of the blue team, too. That entire top side, they're going to know anything.
Yeah, I mean that definitely helps a lot, you know, and it kind of leads to help their team comp, especially with the amount of pick potential they have. Meanwhile, they did set Joystick bottom lane here, so 4 people up top and 1 person down bottom for Pooh. Event Horizon's going to be used, not going to land on anybody.
Yeah, look for engage right now. Look for engage right now.
3v5 it.
They're just kind of playing the safe game, trying to get some
They
poke
need
here.
to.
Here comes Jirachi. He
There
does
they-
use the root. Gonna actually only go on to him there, but the rest of the team is gonna follow. They're
Here,
gonna pick
Marcel.
up the Vigor on the kill. They're gonna try to follow. Bear Jr.'s got 3 stacks. Gonna get stunned by Summoner. Jirachi realizing they got a back to handle joystick. Menbug trying to go in, but just end up backing out, taking too much damage. Here comes Labyrinth in with the E. The damage followed. The timeline are gonna be blocked. That random guy gonna pick up a kill on the Braum. Bear Jr. landing a great hook onto the Jace. Labyrinth picking that one up for himself. So 2 for 1 right now.
And they lost an
Joystick
inhibitor.
does group up with the rest of the team. Yeah, got an inhibitor about him, right?
Yep. They're gonna lose the top inhib as well.
Yeah. And it's hard to say that there's anything
Goodbye,
different you could have
Echo.
done. They made the engage they had to. They got the pick they could. But then the Tristana was still alive.
They're down
So they got
14
one of the
gold.
carry.
14k gold. Yeah, that's a hefty lead.
Hey, if TSM can come back from 10k, then Rip can come back from 14k, right? Isn't that how the logic works?
How else did TSM do at Worlds though?
How did Rip do at Worlds?
No, TSM.
I'm just saying, how did Rip do at Worlds?
NA's last hope, am I right?
Yep.
LMAO.
Pretty much anything is NA's last hope.
So pretty huge lead right now for the side of Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods. Obviously, they're just going to get this dragon head mid, siege it up, and try to end the game. But, I mean, at this point, I feel like Rip's only chance of winning is to get that team fight onto the Tristana and the Vigor in the same engage.
Good luck with that.
And not die.
You know.
I mean, they have the damage there. And Hiramark doesn't have a Zonia, so they can get that initial engage there. I don't know. You never know.
Doesn't look like he's even gonna build the Zonias.
And that random guy does have both his summoners up, so not really too worried about it.
Both summoners down on Hiramar though.
Oh, uh-oh. Jirachi's a little bit out of place. Here comes Labyrinth. That random guy jumping in. Jirachi using the ultimate, just trying to escape. Using the root to also get away as well, but getting slowed.
He's dead.
Gonna go down here. Kill coming up for that random guy. Jirachi getting picked off in the top side jungle.
They have
Coming from mid.
supers pouring into the base right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to defend this 4v5. Bear Jr. This is going to be annoying. Here comes the parallel convergence being used.
Bye, Menbong.
Yeah, goodbye. Labyrinth picking up the kill here. No problem at all. A lot of damage from the side of Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods. Looks like they're just going to try to end this game here. Labyrinth going in, trying to get some picks. The stun going to be landed, but... Oh, here comes Deathbite trying to do what he can. Picks up the kill in Hiramar, but that random guy, untouched to the back line, and his team, Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods, taking game number 1.
And that's all she wrote.
Well played by.
It's a lot of words, my friends.
Yeah.
Yabba-dabba-dabba-dabba.
All right.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
So, I mean, that kind of spoke to what Eric was saying about, team fights and sustained damage, and that Tristana wasn't touched all team fight. I wish we could see damage numbers or, the scoreboard, but Rito sucks, and it doesn't work.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Let's
I don't
talk
even know
about
if we can do
player
a
of the
poll. We might
let's
be
talk
able
about
to.
player of the game.
Labyrinth.
What do we think?
For me, it's Labyrinth pretty easily just because of his presence ganking lanes.
Really, I would say Bear Jr.
I mean, Bear Jr. as well. I mean, either or.
Oh, well, I
Can
think
I
we're gonna
make-
take. I think we'll take a break. We'll talk about it when we come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be back in like 2 minutes. Take a little
Never.
bit of a break.
I'll be back
Yeah.
never.
Don't go anywhere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second game of the PMA LCS. Week
Andy, you
1,
have champ select, right?
Game 2. I do not have the champ select link. Is it this one right
I
here?
will link it to you right now here. Because
I can-
your chat doesn't work, right?
And I can talk through it for now.
Man,
So
there it is.
the
Yeah.
bans came across Rip banning Cho'Gath, Tristana, Renekton. Banning Cho'Gath, I think that's smart. Cho'Gath's very strong. Tristana very safe, still pretty strong. And Renekton taking that away from Joystick, I believe was his name. And then the bans from the side of POO. You see the Malzahar and the Ezreal bans, which I think are gonna actually turn into fairly frequently seen bans on the red side of the rift, because they're both very strong and really don't like they're very first pick worthy. I about just said fist pick. That's not a
Fist pick
sentence.
worthy.
And the Jarvan ban, a pretty stereotypical ban against Menbung. But then we see the Veigar first pick coming in for Bukaki Poro, presumably. Right? Yes. And then we got an Anivia Blitzcrank. If I remember right, isn't Hiramar's a plat Solo player, but isn't he like an Anivia main?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh snap.
But he, I mean, it was banned from his own team though. I think they.
Oh,
I think they
his
realized-
own team banned it last game?
Yeah. Well, this game.
That's because Bukake Poro has
It's
been
picked.
playing a ton of Anivia.
Oh, it's picked.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. For some reason, I thought that was banned. Ooh, yeah. He's a Nivea one trick.
Gotcha.
I think they were
Only got
hoping it
two.
was going to be open second rotation. Or maybe they're just not
Well, they
worried
picked
about
Veigar.
it.
They picked Veigar first, yeah. It's almost like they were like, take the Veigar, or take the Anivia, we'll take the Veigar, and hopefully win lane. But then we get the Blitzcrank for Bear Jr. again.
Oh, they let him have that again?
Arguably one of his best champions. His Thresh is really good too.
Well,
He's got some really good champs. And Elise in for Labyrinth, 1898. Trying to flex his mechanic muscles a little bit.
alright,
We
so
did get a Braum Jin lane picked up on side of Rip. And I'll let Panda take it away now.
that link did not work, so no one saw that.
Okay.
So we'll
that's
just
okay,
see
that's
it
why
when
we're
it comes
talking.
into the game. So sorry
That's why we're
about that.
talking
We have a couple technical difficulties. So we're back to the
We
waiting
got a
screen.
Maokai ban. We got a Maokai ban targeting.
Here, Panda.
Oh,
See
it's
if this
actually
one works.
switched
You
over
ready?
to- Actually, it was switched over to a Vi ban. Taking another potential jungle, something that can kind of carry away from Menbung.
Oh,
Twitch
this one
ban.
works.
Taking that away from random guy Twitch and Lucian. Actually, both of them, and the Elise is gone too. I'm really surprised with Elise and Vi both open that Menbung didn't pick up a jungler on the first round of picks, knowing that they're probably going to ban that two more. But the Kayn is open, and there's already been a Lee Sin picked up, so they can pick the Kayn here pretty much for free unless Joystick does something really weird and picks the Kayn here for a top lane. Which I don't necessarily see happening, but it kind of fits the vein of that Renekton. You go. It's going to be the Jan.
Wait,
What?
that's a
I'm
Blitzcrank
confused.
going somewhere else.
Oh no, it was a mistake.
That's a
That's
misfortune.
misfortune.
Okay. I was about to be really, really
So it's a
confused.
misfortune, not a Janet. I was so confused there. What?
That's a misfortunate click.
Wait, is that Jace top now?
I think it's Jace Kayn here. That's what they gotta go with. They're gonna go from having no damage to having lots of damage. I think that's smart for them.
top?
And give me the Kayn. Give me the Kayn, Sean. Give me the Kayn. For the love of God, pick Kayn.
Gragas.
I don't
fucking
understand
chipped
why
out.
he doesn't. Why don't they don't pick a jungler in the first rotation?
Oh, or why didn't they pick Kayn? Like his Kayn's good, and it can carry, and it's got damage, and it can.
I mean, they need some tanks. I mean, they have a Jace top.
Yeah.
True. But they do the Gragas, so I mean, it's not gonna be awful.
I'm just surprised you let Bear Jr. have Blitzcrank again.
I think it's kind of the similar vein as when Violet Cat was playing support first split. You can ban the Blitzcrank, okay, but she still has Surge. You can ban that, okay, but she still has Morgana. Like, there's always another champion that these really high tier supports are really good at. That it's
That's
almost silly to
true.
waste a ban on it.
But it was such a factor in that last game that, you know.
I mean, early game,
I don't know.
maybe sure, but late game it was Labyrinth, and it was Labyrinth on the Echo, and Hiramar on the Zygar making the plays. Beer Jr. had some nice ones too. Don't get me wrong, but the big plays in the middle of team fights over to those two champions, not to the Blitzcrank. So maybe that's what they're thinking, is if they can play around the early game ease better, and maybe keep the Blitzcrank from snowballing, they can have a better time playing around everything else in team fights. And we got the Maokai locked in as the last pick, so we're looking at, on the side of Rip, we're going to have presumably Jace top, Kragus jungle, Viger mid, Jin Bra on bot lane. On the side of POO, we're going to have Maokai top, Lee Sin jungle, Anivia mid with the Janna Blitzcrank bot lane now, with the Misfortune Blitzcrank bot lane. What are we thinking, you guys? Who, just comp-wise, throwing that last game out the window, if we're looking at these two comps, how do you feel?
I still like POO's comp. I mean, they have a pretty hard wombo with
I think
MF.
POO's comp is ridiculous. I think that composition is stacked. That is a crazy composition. Misfortune is nuts right now. I mean, I think that's crazy.
I wonder if that's what it's going to do. There's a build going around where you take that mastery that gives extra CDR that gives you extra AD. I wonder if he's going to take that mastery and do the like 3 Black Cleaver build that's been going around. I'm not a fan of it, but I could see it being something that he would do. And I'm not sure how it would play, but it could be enough cheese to win a game, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. So while we have a little bit of a break here, if anyone's interested, I'm gonna go ahead and put the MVP vote in chat again for last game. Go ahead and vote. Get those in once the game starts. Those will be closed. Bear Jr. is currently in the lead with 3 votes.
Greg and I were talking about it over the break as far as MVP, and for me, I just had to give MVP to whoever does champ select for POO, because I think they won that game in champ select. I don't think there was a chance that Rip would win that game based on the comps that they were given and the comp that they had. Like,
we have a tie right now with Hiromar and Bear Jr.
What's going on in this lobby right now?
I don't even know. They did this last game too. Like,
what's going on?
I don't know.
Right now. Hiermar's gonna go play Farmville for a little while, and he's on Anivia, so he's gonna be really good at it.
Yeah, and Anivia is really strong. I mean, they have 2 huge power picks in Anivia and Misfortune, and then they also have the big pick potential from Blitzcrank. So, just honestly, really strong team. Oh, it kicked me out of the lobby.
I'd say Jace is a power pick also. Jace is really strong, especially in top lane. I'm not sure what Keystone Jirachi's going to be running. You can go a couple different ways. I think Electrocute is really good with him. Summon Airy is really good on him also. Extra free poke with your poke. Phase Rush, I think, is underrated. It's like old Storm Raiders on Jace, and I mean, it does a lot of what you're looking for in Jace, which is to close distance while you're in melee form. The one that I would love to see, though, and mostly from the fact that it's pretty much busted, is Press the Attack. I think Press the Attack is a really strong mastery, and considering that Jace, if your champion has a really easy, quick way to proc it, which Jace does with his Cannon Form W, where it's the 3 fast auto attacks, it's so much damage. So if you can get your 3 auto attacks off really quick, you don't even need to do your Cannon Form EQ. You can just get your 3 auto attacks, switch to Hammer Form to the skies, knock them away. That's going to be so much damage, especially since it's % health damage on the E. I forget the name of that ability though. There's too many abilities in Jace's kit.
Real quick, are either of you in the champ select screen?
Well, there's no lobby right now.
Well, they made a new lobby and they started champ select without us.
Rip.
They said we will spectate once they are in the game.
Oh my gosh.
That's stupid.
Oh shit.
Oh well.
Oh well, doesn't really matter that much. Not like it really impacts anything.
No.
But yeah, I really just think POO's teamfight is just all around significantly better. I mean, I think there's a lot of pick potential from the side of Rip. I don't think it's gonna be very realistic. I mean, if Viger can land those event horizons, and maybe they can generate something off of it. But it's gonna be so hard against such a honestly strong comp on the opposite side.
I like the alterations that Rip made though, because if we look at their deficiencies in their comp, their AD carry had to go and deal damage. Their AD carry of the team is Jin. Jin can be 2 screens away and deal damage. Their mid laner had to go in to deal damage. They have Vigar this time. Not quite 2 screens away, but same idea. And then the Jace, while the Jace is the similar pick, Jace is going to be in a different situation than it was last game. Last game I was playing into a Vigar, which Jace has to get ahead early to like snowball that lane. He can, but there's an outplay that has to happen. Jace into Maokai is so much more free. Granted, Maokai will still scale and still get to that point where he's really hard to kill, but I think if they can play around top lane, get a really fed Jace, then you can see where it's reasonable for Jace to team fight and take those riskier engages because he's got the damage to back it up. Unlike last game with Bukaki Foro, all he could really do is cannon form. Like he couldn't really go hammer form at all in any of those fights. I'm with you. We were talking about how weird it is that they didn't pick a jungler in their first round of picks. To hold your jungle pick and not have it end up being Gragas. Gragas doesn't really like share that much value as a late pick in the draft, in my opinion. Like Gragas is a good early pick. It's tough to pressure a Gragas out of his jungle, and he's got good counter gank strength. He's got good ganking strength. He can gank pretty much whenever. So now there's a new lobby, and now it's full. And so if you're gonna go Gragas, if you're even thinking about it, it's very reasonable to pick early, and like you can sort of blind pick because you can play Gragas into a Blitzcrank. If he hooks you, guess what? Free cast, like perfect. Okay, if they're playing into Maokai, guess what? Maokai engages. All right, knock him further into your team and focus him down. Like it's not that big of a deal to save the Gragas as a blind pick or like as a counter pick to come, in my opinion. Game no longer exists, is what it's saying. They're back in Champ Select. Okay. I don't know if you guys think I'm silly on that, but that's just kind of my opinion on it. I love analyzing team comps. The one worry that I do have on the side of Rip is similar to last game. Granted, they've got safer damage, but my concern is if it's consistent enough damage still, because Jin's not the most consistent damage AD carry, and Vigar's very burst heavy. Granted, they have more burstable targets, with the Lee Sin being a little bit more burstable, Misfortunes a little bit more burstable. There's the Maokai though. The Maokai is going to be incredibly hard to burst down, and Nivi's got her egg passive, which is going to make that tough. Like there's enough ways that it's still tough to be burst down. So I wonder if the damage is consistent enough out of the side of Rip to deal with Puscom. We shall see. Was the Cho'Gath banned game 1 too?
Yes.
Damn.
Who's that targeting?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, if you're a member of We Are a Rhino, it's targeting 3 different people at that point. But
Right, but I mean, like, I don't know who plays it on that team.
I think it targets jungle. I think Cho'Gath jungle is a lot stronger than Cho'Gath top on this patch. I just think, especially with Cinderhulk, like between Grasp of the Undying, and I don't remember the name of it, but the other rune in the Resolve tree that grants permanent health for every minion that dies near you. Like, if you even have just like 8 stacks, when you get to late game, you're gonna be at like 6k health, which is a lot of health. Imagine that if you can be like a 13, 14 stack Cho'Gath, walking around the rift with 7,500 health, pop stone plate, you're sitting at almost 1,500 health. Like, shit's dumb. So are they almost in game?
It still says Champ Select for me. Yep, still waiting on this. Hopefully they set it to spectators are active, otherwise...
We are still early in the season, so forgive us for these technical difficulties we're having.
Well, meanwhile, we should probably just give you an update on the second game of the other PMA LCS that is going on right now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Looks like game 1 was won by big anime titties. No surprise there. They have like a massive Warwick at one point in time.
Dylan got Xin Zhao. That's interesting. The other jungler probably picks Edge1.
That would be Adam Theatrics. So interesting.
Maybe. Let's see what he's playing. Let's see if I'm right. Rammus.
Rammus.
No, last game Theatrics played Nocturne.
Yeah.
In this game, he's on Zin.
Ooh.
Wow.
On Ramage.
He didn't
Give
take
me
Kane
that
or
ace
something.
is up 3-9
Oh,
on
this is
kills.
the game.
Oh, we lied, boys.
Oh joy.
Finally.
There
Except
we
now we
go.
have a 3-minute wait timer.
Yeah, whatever.
If I'm looking at this game, I think. See, I feel like Rip has to snowball with the Jin Jace because those champs are tough to play from behind. I think Menbung needs to try and make a play top lane early, get Jirachi in a really good place to do something with the advantageous lane that he has.
I think it's really hard for them to kill that Maokai. They don't really have
Early
much
game.
tank burst.
Early game is not as hard, so that's what I'm saying. Like they have to
Mhm.
snowball because I don't
Mhm.
think they win the late game team
Yes.
fights. I think Maokai does more than a Gragas late game, and I think Anivia damage is more relevant than a Viger late game, and Misfortune damage.
Wait, you say that
Probably on
Nivea is
par
more
with-
relevant than Vigar late game?
It's, in team fights, like it's gonna be more consistent. Like Viger's got his burst.
I don't
and
know.
Anivia can deal damage like literally all the time. Like there's no downtime for Anivia. That's what I mean. So like when Vigar uses his kit, guess what? Just engage on the Vigar late game. What's he gonna do? Auto
One
attack
shot
into that?
something?
No. When his kit's down, that's what I'm saying. Like when his spells are down. When his spells are down,
true.
Vigar is a lot weaker than Anivia because Anivia spells are like never down.
You know, something is it is kind of crazy to think about. If you look at the pick ban, they double banned the Cho'Gath and the Renekton in the first pick against Joystick top lane, and they didn't ban a single one of Bear Jr. supports.
That's what I
So
was
Pan-
saying.
Panda-
Blitzcrank yet
Panda-
again.
Pan and I talked about that a little bit. I don't know if you were AFK or something we did, but I kind of hearken it to Violet Sociocat Alley back in season 1 when she was playing support. You know, she had some pretty nice Blitzcrank games. Okay, so then they banned Blitzcrank. Well, then she had some godly Thresh games. Okay, so then they banned both of them. Well, then she had some disgusting Morgana games. Like, for those high elo supports, there's always another champion that can do what they want to do. So it's almost a case of did you want to get rid of the Blitzcrank and deal with a Thresh, or did you want to maybe get a ban somewhere else on something more, maybe onto one of the players of the other team who's less proven on other champions. I guess that's the way I want to put it.
I don't know. I almost feel like it kind of goes back to my idea of the MVP vote, which we'll give the results here in a second. But I almost feel like that Blitzcrank just had such a big impact. I mean, Eric, level 1, he invaded, and their bot, and they the buff reset, and they had to redo it again. Just him. So I just feel like he was that annoying Blitzcrank all game. You know, I get what you're saying. He has other things that he could do it with, like the Thresh and stuff. But man, that Blitzcrank is just nasty. But looking at the MVP vote, we actually had Hiramar taking it though. So
Game 1 MVP. And there is our patented PMA LCS pause.
Rich, why?
Has to happen at least once.
this was an immediate pause, nonetheless. That's impressive.
Oh my
And an
gosh.
immediate disconnection. I bet Rune's messed up, and
What?
we're gonna remake. That's my guess. Runes are
Oh
messed
my
up.
gosh.
We're gonna remake.
I'll
What
go-
is
I
his
can
room?
pull it up
What
in
does he
a-
have?
Oh,
going
nope,
on right now.
reconnect.
I'm gonna go look on GG right meow.
Too late. Are here.
I can look anyway. I want to look anyway to see what they're running.
You can just tab, right? Nope, can't tab.
Hey. Live game.
Yay!
Cannot retrieve data. Please try again. Fuck you, NAW.
All right, so we live now. Are we at 17, 18?
19,
19.
20,
Hey.
104.
23.
Looks like we're gonna have a 5v5 stack. This might be a very exciting.
Oh, baby, this is
level
going to be a
let's
spicy.
Wait. They're gonna go around each other, though.
This is gonna be like the game last night with
Oh, I
Greg
don't want to
Steve.
talk about it. I have PTSD.
That was too good.
And then I gave up first blood.
To Will Brooks, of all
Yep.
people.
Oh, that's sad.
That was unfortunate. And he said first blood, Will Brooks. All chat. Well deserved.
If Will Brooks would have stopped stealing kills
shit.
from his AD carry, maybe they'd have
Oh
won
no,
that
here they
game.
come.
Oh, shit.
Is
Oh,
anything gonna
shit.
happen?
No,
Something's going to
Jirachi, don't run
happen.
away.
Holy
So-
moly,
oh, this is gonna
nobody
be
sees
so
each
bad.
other.
for him. This is gonna be. Oh, he's going top side. This is actually gonna be okay. It might just be vertical jungling.
Did they realize that they're in their blue?
Yeah, because you wouldn't go top side for leash on Gragas.
They just saw Anivia come from there. They have to know.
Sean, what are you doing? No! Oh no!
No, he's okay.
Wait.
They didn't see
he
it.
gets a what?
Did
what
they
if
see
they
it?
just level? What if they just 3-man bottom lane right now?
That'd be such a good play because Brahm's so far behind on this.
They're doing it. They're doing it. Oh, they're doing it. He's out of
Oh
place here.
my
Dash
God,
Bite
this is
unaware
so
that they're at the
tilting.
red buff.
Back up, my friend!
Oh, no, he's
No! Run to your Braum, run to your Braum.
No, the 3-man bottom lane, summoned to 2805 is going to try to defend this. The flash hook's going to land on him right away. The ignite's going to be used. He does flash away, though. He's trying to survive in his jungle.
shit.
I don't know if they're going to be able to pick this up. Bear Jr. still chasing this.
Oh my gosh.
He just had hook for another 7 seconds. 6, 5. Oh, the flash Q, the red buff damage. Dude, that Horizon is not going to get it.
Oh my god.
Crazy start
Wait.
to this game here. Another hook on the Bukaki Poro. The stun going to miss from Hiramar.
Holy shit.
Those are some pretty important summoners burn, though.
Yeah, both
Oh,
summoners on Dash Bite.
And
Good
flash
on good on Summoner 22805. 8675309. He didn't level up an ability until he knew what he needed and he took wall first. That probably saved Dustbite's life.
Yeah, that was a
'Cause you-
heads-up play there.
Holy shit. That was a spicy start, but all in all, just some summoners burnt. And back we go.
Yeah, honestly.
But again, this
I mean,
bot
that's not
lane
it, though, but
is
now
behind in gold
Dustbite
again.
is whole far down early. He's already down 10 CS.
Yeah,
Like-
and no flash on the AD carry with Bear Jr. on Blitzcrank.
And no heal either.
Yeah.
You cannot step up to this wave, and you have to just let this crash. Catch what you can. That's so tilting.
What?
Oof. Just
Watching top lane.
no, the 3-man bot.
Oh yeah, it is. It's crazy that they didn't even think to ward there or anything.
My gosh.
Jirachi is low. Not Jirachi, joystick. They both start with J. That's my excuse.
Oh, here comes Labyrinth for the gank mid. He's gonna try it. He
No
ward
flash.
hops in. Nice event Horizon. The stun is gonna land. Hiramar. Oh, picks up the kill. Going over to Hiramar. nice. What's it called?
Ignite.
Icicle. Lol.
Icicle.
Icicle ball.
Nice.
I was like, what is that thing?
He ignited him too.
Yeah. Oh, Ignite on Anivia. I love it. That's an aggressive player. And Labyrinth coming top. Jirachi not knowing that he is. Joystick is going in. Might be a little bit too early, though. He's going to go down before it. Oh, he does not go down. Labyrinth jumping into the minion. Picks up a kill for himself. And
Oh.
Joystick not going down. So 2 kills now for the side of Poo.
I love you, Rich, but that flash was boosted. He flashed away from the Maokai.
Well, I think he was trying to get away from Lee Sin, but
That was a silly flash if you're trying to get away from Lisa. I think.
Yeah, he probably should have just tried to finish it off.
Yeah.
trade it one
At
for
that
one.
point. Yeah. Because now the farm,
Nice
the farm.
snare from Dash Bite. Here comes Menbung. He's trying the gank. They have 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4 stacks. The stun on the Bear Jr. They are gonna get the kill for Dash Bite.
Hey.
And actually, heal being used. I think that was after he died, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a little mistimed
No.
right there.
in before we see missing Mia pings for Bear Jr.
So that kill, kind of helping to shorten the advantage that my random guy has.
It evens up the gold on the 80 carries, which is it's very nice for the way level 1 went for Dustblade. You don't expect to be even at level 4 with an 80 carry when you have that type of level 1 situation.
Ooh, nice full Ash Frost. Good damage. Yeah, I mean you're right. It's kind of crazy too, and I mean honestly, it shows the impact so far of the junglers. Labyrinth being involved with both of the kills for his team, Manbug being involved with the one for his. So last game, Labyrinth was really the only one having jungle presence. It's nice to see Menbong getting something off on the right foot for this game.
Dustblade needs you just back here. You have gold. Go use it. You can't stay in this lane. Just fucking leave. Go buy. Get a good base off. You're probably building Yomus anyway. Just go buy a couple longswords and boots. You'll be fine.
Yeah, dude. The wave's going to be in a rough
Like,
place
why
no
are
matter
you
what
staying?
you do.
Why are you staying? Holy shit.
He's gonna get hooked if he's not careful.
He,
He does have heal up.
like, it's just way too ballsy. Lee Sin's working his way bot side too anyway. Like, this is about to be a Lee Sin bot. His flash is about to be up. Ignite's up for Bear Jr. His
Pinging
flash
the
is up.
dragon though. I think Lee Sin solos drag. No, he's in a.
Not Cloud
Bill.
Drake though.
And too tanky. Not really, honestly, not really much happening right now. Just kind of laning phase. Menmong is bottom lane, but Labyrinth is bottom as well. Fight going on the top. Joystick and Jirachi. Joystick actually using the ultimate, trying to get something here. He does. Root Jirachi still going in. He gets the Q damage, but not going to be able to finish him off. Ooh, Jirachi trying to get the EQ combo. Not going to land. Going to miss that. A little bit wide left. But, I don't know. I would say, even though Jirachi has less health, I don't know. I almost feel like that trade wasn't the worst for him.
I mean, he got more out of the Maokai than the Maokai got out of the Jace.
Yeah, exactly. Now that is Maokai ultimate.
Bear
Not that it's a
Jr.'s
hugely long cooldown, but it's still nice to have gotten it out. Makes it easier to potentially dive, but it looks like a dive's not in the cards anytime soon.
Ooh, and nice damage from the double tap from Misfortune. Or double up, excuse me. Double
I'm
tap.
surprised
Double
that this is just now the first back.
He didn't back
Like,
for.
Yeah,
well, it's not even gonna happen. Jesus.
Like,
That's
what's
should've
the
backed a
point?
long
They're here,
time
we'll
ago.
stay. We don't want the wave to reset on us.
I mean, I'm not talking about two spot lane. I'm talking about Dustblade. Like, he could have backed back so long ago, and
Yeah.
like that was a free base. What have you done for the last 2 minutes of this game? You've been zoned by Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
That's what you've done.
Yeah.
How much gold is he sitting on?
I think the wave was in a bad place, so.
He's sitting on. He was
16.
sitting on 1,000 when it started, and now he's sitting on 1,700. The wave was in a bad place. I get it. We have Menbung behind the Labyrinth right now. I'm not sure if anything's gonna come of this, but this could be spicy here in the mid lane.
Oh, Hiromar gets the stun. He gets the ultimate, the ignite used,
Back
and the
doors
auto
to his
attack.
head.
Oh, Labyrinth picking up with the flash keep. Meanwhile, this fight going on bottom lane as well.
Oh.
Labyrinth does go down
Oh,
the
he's
mid
still
lane,
nice.
back in the mid lane. But also in the bottom lane, that random guy, picking up a kill on the Dash Bite, and Dash Bite using both his summoners. So did Bear Jr., so I assume there was some kind of crazy flash hook play there.
And that's
Oh,
And that's
speaking
why
of
you-
another hook play, Summoner 2805 gets hooked again. They're trying to get the damage, not gonna get him, but
Doesn't have enough
and
mana.
that's why you just back when you should have. Like, so you back after you get the kill. Because now you're down so much CS. Like, I don't know. I think it was just really poor choice of back timings there by Dustblade. I get it, you're behind, but only thing worse than being behind is getting zoned off farm and then dying. Like, because now you don't get that entire wave. Feels bad, man.
so you gotta give some props. In these two games here, Dave. Well, first off, Eric, what we realized is that Bear Jr. poops in the woods. All of them are new members to the LCS.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and so.
Who's their main top laner? Because this isn't their main top laner.
Oh yeah.
Hillary
it's,
Clinton, but still.
Oh no, it's Austin. Rip.
Well, he
But
might. As
this
well
is a
be.
sub,
He's
though.
Yeah, this is a
He's a
sub.
boosted monkey.
So normally they're not that. I didn't even think about that.
But can you really count Austin as battering?
No.
True.
He just farms.
But Labyrinth in his debut has really been
yes.
showing his jungle skills.
Holy, he is
really
first.
impressive this game.
Hold up. Labyrinth has Duskblade. He does not have any of his jungle items.
No.
I love it. I love it.
My
Who
god.
needs jungle item anyways?
What the fuck? This is some straight out of solo queue shit.
It's fun.
This is a huge mid game power spike though for their entire team because Labyrinth is sitting on Duskblade, which is very strong in mid game. As is random guy sitting on Duskblade. Immensely strong for lane phase on Misfortune. Like, holy. R.I.P. the buttholes of the squishy members of this team if they're not careful.
He has a lot of damage. I mean, if they're trying to get the pick on Misfortune, on Jin, I mean, that's what you gotta do, I guess. It should be fun. So so the Jace Maokai matchup is Maokai just too tanky for Jace to really have any impact in lane?
Sure seems like it.
Honestly, if Jirachi gets the kill on that play early game, no. But Jirachi is now to a point where Joystick's just too tanky now, and he hasn't been able to get to any of his power spikes.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt here, but I thought Barrett Jr. was gonna go in. I think they're still trying it.
Well, now we gotta play top side, and he just did. Jirachi's.
Oh, but no, there is a fight bottom lane as well. But Junior's gonna go down. The explosive cast being used at the end, not even really gonna be maybe necessary, but they're gonna pick up a kill here.
Gimmark does have eggs
A
still.
little bit out of place. The Primordial Blast is gonna be used. He's gonna go into his egg form, so this is gonna be another kill for Rip here.
Maybe not nice flash.
Oh, gonna go down. So did Labyrinth just dive top? Looks like.
Yes.
Yeah, they dove top and killed Jirachi.
Nice.
They have so much damage, and Maokai Lee Sin's very easy to execute that gank.
To catch the play, Panda.
Yes.
Good.
It was pretty vanilla.
Was it cool?
No.
It was pretty vanilla. It was just kind of Maokai and Lee Sin.
It was like
No-
Maokai
no
holds it
insect
still,
plays.
Lee Sin jumps in.
Lee Sin kicked for the kill. Let's put it that way.
Oh, that's boring.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
We
Like,
need some insect.
that's part of the thing about Maokai. Like, yeah, he's kind of vanilla, but like, it still takes knowing what to do and when to do it to do it right. He is though. You tell me anybody who plays Maokai who actually likes playing that champion.
I think we on a side note have a couple of Hiramar fans in chat.
Do we?
Nope.
So
leave.
Hiramar fans, make sure to give us your honest opinion of his Nivea playing so far. We will make sure to relay it to him.
Only we'll tell him that you said it was shit.
Yep. He was player of the game for game number 1, so you'll have your chance to ask him questions. But meanwhile, it looks like this
Dive's about to happen on Jirachi again.
Yup.
Yeah, Labyrinth's just waiting for it. He knows. Here it comes. He
Wait.
ward hops over. Joystick does flash.
He's taking tower.
Wait, he lives?
It's gonna land, but it's gonna be under his tower. And Jirachi flashing out pretty well.
All right, cool.
They misplayed that, I think, pretty badly. Got a little antsy.
So we have a review on Hiramar. We have he sucks ass, absolute trash can player, 3 out of 10. Should stick to champs
Wow.
more his speed like Rammus.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we have a gank here happening bottom lane. Not gonna happen. So.
Wow, they gave him 3 out of 10. That's optimistic.
He usually gets 3 pentakills by this point. Honestly, it's been embarrassing. Oh,
good play
nice
up
snare there from the Jin.
flash.
He does use the ultimate explosive cast. He's gonna miss though. He's still. The stacks are gone. This is the great escape. No, he's dead.
No, it's not.
Oh, but-
That's a
So-
little optimistic, Greg.
You never know. So Rip picking up another kill for themselves. It's a 3-in-1 Jin right now. So actually, not in the worst place in the world, obviously.
But I do not like the focus they're putting on this game. Though I get it, you need to get your AD carry ahead, but I think there's a more important lane to snowball, and that's the Jace Maokai. And Jace is down right now and needs some serious help to get back into this game, quite frankly.
TP.
Yeah, I mean the counter logic to that is like Labyrinth's put the pressure there, and it's gonna be hard to gank a Maokai. He's just so tanky. So you might as well gank the lane that's already ahead, and just try to snowball the lane that you already has a lead.
I guess.
Plus
We'll
keeping
see. I
Barry
mean,
Jr.
obviously,
down.
hindsight 2020.
Because, I mean, he's still down 20 farm. Bottom lane. So it's not like, you know...
He is up 300 gold. He's up a long sword in this lane right now, and he's 3-1-1 to a 1-0.
All because of the kills.
Right.
So welcome everybody that is tuning in from PMA LCS. I think that match is over there. So we just got a couple more people in. This is game number 2 of Riches Provoked versus Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods. Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods took game number 1. And now here we are.
The unfortunate thing, though, to all the time being spent by Mengo bot lane is they're still in danger of losing first pick bot lane. Oh, especially when Menbong base checks.
Oh, no. Yep.
Rip.
Rip.
That was funny when I said it.
Oh, thanks, Eric.
Yeah. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Unfortunately, blind checking the bush, gonna give up his life there. So we have some more reviews on the Anivia. He's like a sightstone that occasionally steals your CS.
Okay, that's pretty clever.
I don't really know who this Hirmar guy is, but he has some hilarious friends.
Oh, wait a second. That is a good point. Lee Sin does not have a jungle item.
I said that a long time ago.
I didn't get that, but here comes the big team fight here. Labra taking a lot of damage. A Primordial Blast gonna pick up the kill.
Wait,
a TP's coming in, so it looks like we're having the rest of the
It
team
got
trying to
canceled.
follow up.
It got canceled.
And Bear Jr.'s just gonna get out of here, it looks like, as well.
Peace.
Uh-oh.
And that's where, Dustblade Lee Sin, all cool, all fine, but yeah, you squish balls. Like,
Squish balls.
you squish balls. S-Q-U-I, I don't know how to spell squish balls, apparently.
That is kind of crazy that,
That makes no sense to
He
me.
bought a
And he has
Guardian
no jungle
Angel.
item.
He still doesn't have a jungle item.
That makes no sense to me. Like, get your fucking jungle item. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Like, he just straight up bought GA and a boot.
Like your Lee Sin, you kind of want the warding smite anyway, don't you? To ward hop? No.
I mean, you could take that or the
think.
slow. I mean, I don't really. I think either way depends on your play style.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
that's the way
you
I
probably
play.
want
Lee Sin.
Ward hop, I imagine.
Like, I don't know. It just seems way too greedy, way too solo queue. Especially the G.
I think it's fun.
They're coming back
It's
again.
fun.
GA is not bad on lead because it's like you can
But
just go
second?
super aggressively ham and know they won't be able to explode you right away.
But second though, like, I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen people do it. Fish Baby Bot advocates for it.
Okay.
Oh, first
Fish
turn
Baby
over
Bot
to...
is a challenger level.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here comes Menbung trying to make the play here. Gonna get walled off. Nice wall by Hirmar. Also using the stun from Hirmar, but I think no. Actually, a lot of damage there from the return. But here comes the rest of the team. Follow up. Bear Jr. missing the hook a little bit. But the ultimate from Misfortune is gonna pick him up. The explosive cast is gonna stop the Misfortune ultimate. But it's not gonna matter. The double up from random guy, and himself picking up a double kill as well.
And see, this is why I'm not a big fan of Menbung's priorities in the early game as a jungler. Like, you put all the time in a bot lane, and their bot lane is still snowballing the rest of the map. Their bot lane is still the one making plays with their jungler across the map to snowball every other lane. I think if you can, I know it's tough, but if you could have made a play earlier on in the game, level 3, level 4, to try and kill this Maokai and get Jirachi to go, and then Jirachi can roam mid, make some plays happen.
Jirachi, ooh.
That never happened.
And he whiffed.
Oh, he hit it.
Oh, that's right.
When it takes their health bar down, it hits. That's
Thought
kind of how
I
it
would
works.
delete, though. Jirachi's about to get dove again.
I mean, he doesn't. He has Black Cleaver. He doesn't have the damage to take down this.
Wait, what's this? 4 minutes till we need to pause? What?
Here comes Labra with the gank
Rich?
up top. Not going to land the Q, but the damage actually is still going to be picked up anyway.
That was a cheeky thing that Rich tried to do. He tried to flash over the Maokai ult. By doing that, he just put himself. Yeah, but he still got hit by it, and he just put himself into harm's way more.
I
Kind of
like that
cheeky.
skin.
I like the effort. I like
We've
the
seen
idea.
a lot of gangs top lane this game.
We've seen a lot of ganks this game. Period.
It's been pretty entertaining, honestly.
I mean, that level 1 was pretty fun.
So if anyone's looking for a little insight, we have a report from Dobocopter. Kiramar's secret weakness is Darius mid will go 0-11 every time. Oh, but a nice hook landed on the Viger. Gonna get exploded. Tons of damage from this Anivia. Wow.
He doesn't have Triforce.
Wow. Wow. Oh,
No,
nice kick into the
stop.
Baron. Bear Jr. is gonna knock him up. Labyrinth getting explosive cast away. Oh, flashing the stun. Menbug still alive. The wall gonna zone him for a little bit. The Icicle, he just
Does
get
he
away.
live?
Still trying to live.
No.
Oh, flash knockup from Bear Jr. Eventually the kill goes to Labyrinth, but another
Four-man
big
top
play
lane.
there for the side of Pooh.
I hate that their fucking tag is poo, by the way.
Why?
I just
I love
I
it.
don't like saying poo 20 times a day.
fun.
Pooh Bear.
It's poo. It's what it is. It is poo.
Pooh-alicious.
Pooh Bear.
Poo-alicious. A nice attempt on the wall there.
Oh, they dropped Rift. What?
And more picks. They did that a while ago.
Oh.
Well, there's a GA down. Oh, the Sonya's out of the Braum, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's just too much damage right there. Big team fight win for the
That's-
side of Rip.
And that's the thing, like, and that's kind of what I was saying.
They're
Viger
doing this
used his
without
whole-
misfortune.
He used his whole, like, round of damage to pop the GA from Labyrinth. And then Hiramar was able to just throw his ult down on the entire team and kill everything. Like, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking Vigar versus Anivia. On why I think Anivia outscales Vigar.
Oh, Menbug's trying to go in. He doesn't have the rest of his team right now, though, but just kind of trying to distract a little bit. But
Does he have
ooh, the
cats?
root's
The root
gonna
land.
land. They're still trying. Stun's gonna miss. Menbug wants this, though.
Ult up from Dosfight. Ult
don't
up from
have
Dosfight. Press
Cast,
R.
though.
Press
Oh,
R.
the
Someone's
TP's coming in
TP
from
and-
behind. This is impossible opportunity.
And
here.
there's our
Bukaki-
pause.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Somebody's restarting their router? Did I
Holy
read that
shit.
right?
Hang on.
So, Bukaki Poro teleports into the flank for a 22-minute crazy yank, and we have a pause.
Well, and like, even before the pause, he stood there for like 2 seconds, just kind of chilling for a moment. So,
Oh, man. So, we can't move around, but let's analyze this. So, keep in mind, Bukaki Poro is 0-4, or excuse me, Bukaki Poro
it's
is
2-5.
yeah. So it's not going to be a ton of damage, but it's
gonna be
damage nonetheless.
Well, then he has his ult back up. He might be able to just kill Labyrinth as he is right now with his ult.
Is anyone with the Braum, or is it just Braum? It's Braum and Gragas.
Gragas,
Oh, they'll
and
be able
Jin
to get there in time.
And Jin has his ult up. If he just
yeah, you're
presses
right.
R.
And
like-
Menmung has Smite too.
He does have blue smite. He has his cast up.
Yeah, it's
Cast up
cast.
for him.
Oh dang! I thought he just used it a couple seconds
No,
ago.
yeah, it was on cooldown, like 7 seconds.
Mm.
The one thing that you remember, maybe it is on cooldown technically, but when you go into a pause and spectate mode, it fucks up with like cooldowns and stuff. I think. So like
That might
the
be
cooldown-
because everybody's
Yeah, 'cause
cooldowns are off.
Cooldown, the
Mm.
cooldown timers are running right
Yeah,
now.
you're right. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because it says Bukaki's forward's TP is almost halfway done. That's
Or you
obviously
can
not
watch
true. He does use
Menbung's flash countdown as well.
it. Yeah, so that's the one bug that we're not accounting for is maybe Cask isn't actually up on Gragas. It's just up
Well-
please.
whenever this pause is 3 minutes.
I
done.
mean, it was
Hey.
at about 7 seconds when he was just passing the second tier turret.
Okay, so it will be up soon.
Soon. Yeah, one day.
Clip Vigar doesn't get to play League by General Dill. That may very well be.
I wonder if Bear Jr. and Labyrinth have vision and knowledge that this TP happened. Because I don't see a ward for them.
I don't see
Folks,
wards
we do have confirmation in chat that he was indeed DDoSed by the General Dill. So
Yo,
Folks.
isn't that is that grounds for expulsion from the league?
Yes.
yes.
Bye,
And then
Dylan.
Sal has been
The
suspended
count-
for 6 games.
The council has
Genital
voted.
is expelled.
The council of the Busa Bonobo board has voted.
The Bruce and Bonobo board.
I love that that's the name of our chat, but now.
Oh my gosh. I'm really excited to see this team fight. I'm pretty hyped. I want this pause to stop so we can see what's gonna happen. I think
Tension is mounting.
because I think they're probably just talking about what they're gonna do right now.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if they know that TP came in. They don't have vision of it. There's no reason to know that it came in.
Well, they better not be watching
So-
the stream right now.
They're not. They're not that low. Like,
Mhm.
because if they don't know that it came in, they're probably gonna route bot side, and they're just gonna run into a baby cage. But if they do know it came in, then they can bait that so hard. Like, oh my God, we're
Reconnected.
going. All right, it's on, boys
On like Donkey Kong.
and rich, boys and rich.
I hope we're seeing unpause. I'm ready to rock.
I wish we would have seen the 80 carry Janna that they locked in.
He's not watching stream right now. You don't know here, Amar.
What happened?
Chat.
All right, here we go. Here we go. What's gonna happen?
All right, I'm
What's
excited
gonna
to see.
happen? Take it away, Greg.
Yeah, they don't know. Here he comes.
don't
We're
know.
talking Toro throws the event horizon down. Bear Jr. is there and stuck in middle of it. Menfog is on Labyrinth in the Baron pit. He has
Attack the
GA at the
Baron.
moment. He's not gonna go down though. They're not
Wait.
gonna get him. So.
Oh.
Bukakor didn't hold.
That team
Oh, that
fight
was the
sucks.
anticlimactic.
Oh, they're still trying the explosive cast, and he's on the Blitzcrank. That's 3 auto attacks to snare. They're gonna be able to pick up a kill here.
Oh,
Primordial Blast gonna secure that one, but
that was still
That
anticlimactic. That sucked. We hyped that up so much more than it was gonna be.
yeah, that stunk.
R.I.P. our dreams. May them never
Honestly,
die.
but still a kill for the side of Rip. They
Well, now
definitely
we have a.
can get at this point.
So Labyrinth is playing this game of I'm just gonna stay on the map as long as I can and then buy when I die. Like, every time he bought Duskblade straight up, he bought GA straight up. Now he bought Black Cleaver straight up.
Oh,
No components anytime, just straight up the item.
what timestamp you guys at? 18, 19?
17, 18, 19.
22,
And what are you at?
23, 24,
Okay.
25.
So does look like they're gonna get this dragon uncontested.
Maybe.
Yep, Pooja's gonna pick this one up. No one's there gonna do anything. Bear Jr.'s actually gonna go in and try to get a play here. He knocks that Menbong, immediately hooks him.
I think Menbung face checked another bush.
I mean,
Oh,
who
and-
else is gonna face check those bushes right now, though?
That's true.
And Maokai using the ultimate, little not really the best ultimate there.
Are they turning on to Baron?
This could
They
be a fair
probably
situation.
could.
They might want to try to get a pick here. The
Oh.
hook is on the Menbong after his body slam, so this could be a kill for them if they pick this one up. The ultimate's gonna be a misfortune, but ends up Anivia getting the kill, and they're gonna go for this Baron now. A pick on the jungler.
That the Baru Nashor.
So this Blitzcrank has been so effective. Honestly, both of these games, playing that super well. I don't know if they obviously waited for the body slam or Menbong, maybe should have held it there, but good timing for the hook leading to the kill.
The nice part about it, and this is where Bear Jr. kind of flexes his muscles, he's been super effective, and he fed in late. So, like, he's still making those plays. Not letting it get to him, all those gang spots from Menbong.
Run
So,
away, Jirachi.
16-7, an 11k goal lead right now. Ooh, Jirachi's just saying, get me
Burn
out of here.
flash.
Oh, burning the
Oh.
flash.
He probably could have fought him, I'm gonna be honest. There was no backup, although I don't think Jirachi knew that.
No.
But, like, take the hook, deal some damage, kill him. Do it. Be a
it.
man, don't be a bitch.
Do it.
Don't chimp out.
And there goes
So,
mid
they're gonna
turret.
siege up mid now with the Baron buff. Gonna get this no problem, a second tier mid turret. So they have the inhib top and get the second tier mid turret. Are they gonna have to go bottom lane now? Looks like they are. Group up with their mid laner.
Interesting.
Last card
About to
antics.
screwed himself.
Can we get a hashtag boosted Hiromar in chat? Hashtag boosted Hiromar.
Bye bye,
Junior
Poro.
getting the hook there on the
Oh
Bukaki
my
Poro. What
gosh.
a nice hook again.
Bukaki Poro flashed forward into the entire team after that. Not sure what that was about.
I think he
At
was
that point, what else can you
surprised.
do?
I mean, you can flash backwards,
Or just not.
or just not flash,
Yeah.
or flash the hook.
Oh, the rest of the damage is here, but Braum is a little bit out of place, trying to make something happen. Another hook is landed. This one on the men bung. They're gonna pick him up now. It looks like he's gonna flash away, and they're gonna end up picking him up. A double kill for that random guy. You know, they still have Barons. This could be game. Joystick doesn't really care. He's gonna dive the 2 Nexus turrets. Das Bite's gonna go down to the flash.
Pentakill.
Pentakill!
Is this it? Could this be,
Dive
could this be the
fountain.
first money of the
Dive the
LCS?
fountain.
No, I don't think so. I think
No.
Oh, Nivea's golden
Oh,
anyway.
and Anivia gets
Boosted
it anyway.
Hiromar.
But this looks like it's going to be game number 2. Going over to Bear Jr. Poops in the Woods, taking the series 2-0.
Boosted here, Mars. In the chat.
Hashtag
Boosted
boosted
Hiromar.
here, Mar in
Heals
chat.
the quadra kill. We wanted our $25 from Umberto.
And Adam.
And Adam, right. I forgot about that.
So if only we could see the match, the stats. That would be awesome. We can't. Welcome to PMA LCS. Welcome to Rito. But I honestly, I think that one kind of just goes back to how strong their team comp was again. I really think they won that one in just team select.
They got, I think Misfortune's a higher priority to carry. I think Blitzcrank's higher priority than Braum. Not that either one of them are huge priority, but I think Blitzcrank's still higher priority. Anivia, he's bigger priority than what's his face. And I think Maokai, Jace is still good as a top laner, but Maokai top is really fucking strong right now. And that's the one thing I didn't really talk about when I was talking about that lane is like, of all the top lane tanks, you think Galio, Nautilus, Maokai, Shen, like Maokai's the strongest out of all of them right now. These new runes are so good for him. Grasp of the Undying is nuts. I know that he's running Aftershock in that game, but I love Grasp of the Undying because you want to auto attack in your trades anyway, and you just get free health every time you do. Like that shit adds up fast. So,
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you're right.
of course, I'm always right. Hello.
No, that's a debatable statement. So I'm making a
Debatable.
poll right now
You're a debatable statement.
for a Game 2 Player of the Game. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done.
Nope, Jirachi already has it.
All right, I am not almost done. I just wasted the last 2 minutes of my life.
And
He didn't even include. They didn't even include champions. What is this, Jirachi?
Oh my god.
What is this, Jirachi? Joystick
Fire-
would play Aatrox
Fire
top?
Rich.
I assume he played
Fire
Aatrox
Rich.
top.
It was
Yeah,
Aatrox
Fire
top.
Rich. Hashtag Fire Rich in chat. But yeah, go ahead and get your votes in. Hiromar was the Game 1 Player of the Game.
I gotta-
so-
I gotta give it to Labyrinth. I think Bear Jr. Soaks aside, like Labyrinth snowballed every fucking lane. Labyrinth got every lane ahead. And he helped salvage bot lane when they were getting put behind by Gragas. Like, Labyrinth is player of that game, 100%. Even though his build was boosted as fuck, he was player of the game.
So boosted.
I love that build though, and the lack of jungle
Holy
item.
shit. Like what?
Another
Labyrinth loves it. There
Oh
you go.
my gosh.
Yeah,
What
I
I'm
mean,
guessing-
he,
what I'm
he had
guessing-
an impact both games. I mean, in the
What-
first game too, he had so many ganks that just generated kills for his laners.
What I'm guessing happened was that Labyrinth based the first time, saw how short he was from finishing Duskblade, said, I don't really need a hunter's machete, sells it to finish Duskblade. That's probably what happened. Especially since he didn't buy boots with it, so he's like, are we scraping by on gold to make it happen?
So we'll give the vote 1 more minute. Make sure you get them in. We got a lot of Hiromar fans in chat.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I don't know. I
Spicy.
don't know what I have against this guy, but I'm flaming the fuck out of him today.
Well, we're about to interview him, so it'll be fun.
Hey, let's go.
Hey.
So we'll give 1 more minute. Oh, it's tied right now.
What is this with ties?
Why don't we just bring them
We're not
both in?
here.
Why don't we just call it a tie? Bring them both in. We'll give.
Between who?
What's that? It's 105 right now. We'll give. How much time? 30 seconds left.
Between who and who?
Labyrinth and Hiramar right now. It's 5-5.
I mean, but I didn't vote on the thing, and I said Labyrinth. So.
Yeah, but
Tie
you have
break?
to vote. That's all that matters.
Tie break. I voted.
Then send me the link.
I'll put it in chat again. I'll give an extra minute for
I'm
people
not on.
like Eric.
I'm not on Twitch. Just
Well,
send
that's a
me the link.
shame. That's the only place it's going.
Wait, 2 seconds.
So get those last votes in.
Oh crap, we're on SGN, aren't we? We're not on PMA.
Yep.
Ask here.
No. What is it? SGN.
What?
What is the Twitch for the other one?
Oh my!
I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
It's SGN.
Okay.
So one more minute now. Well, 30 seconds.
Or
left.
you can go to the PMA LCS page and they're hosting. So
That's true too.
I went there and Adam was in the middle of an interview, so.
wait, how are they still interviewing?
Welcome to PMA LCS.
Like that game ended a while ago.
So the vote officially ends in a tie.
I
So,
demand a recount.
the game 2 player of the games are Hiramar and Labyrinth. Let me tell Labyrinth to jump down to the channel.
FYI, the other series wound up ending in a tie.
Wait,
Oh.
really?
Yep, so Give Me That Ace wound up winning game 2. I don't know any of the
Ooh.
specifics on it. All I
That's
see is a
interesting.
screen that says 1-1.
Interesting.
But if you want to go check out that series, the VODs will be on Twitch as well as YouTube. Our Twitch, twitch.tv/PMALCS. For those of you watching this one, this is the Symphonia Gaming Network Twitch. We have a new partnership with them to help host each other's matches. So, like, you may see some Overwatch or Rocket League streams on PMA LCS as well. Just kind of helping everybody get more viewers and get more notoriety. Our YouTube is, what is it? PMA LCS also, right, Greg?
Symphonian.
Symphonian.
LCS. You can check
Symphonian.
below.
LCS.
It's all there.
And there's a link on the page.
All right, you guys ready to jump to the player of the game? And
Oh,
everything?
yeah, we gotta move, don't we?
All
I
right,
guess.
well, let's go.
Woo.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey,
Hey, so
Yo.
first off, congratulations on both of you your debuts in the PMA LCS coming out with a win. So congratulations on your win and congratulations on player of the game.
thanks so much, dude.
Thanks, fellas.
All right, so
I'm just glad people liked my build.
I think my sound.
Holy shit. What, like, I saw that when you went Duskblade and had no jungle item, I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I had a guess on why it happened, but that's my first question. Why did that happen?
That's the build that I've been doing on him since the rune changes. I just saw a lot of people kind of doing lethality builds on Rengar, especially.
I'm fine with the lethality, but why sell the jungle item? Like, that's what I'm wondering.
I've always been kind of like a gank heavy jungler, kind of like the old Korean style, where I just try to get my lanes rolling as quickly as possible. And if I can get a few kills under my belt, I like to basically become a threat on the team.
And you can't do that with Warrior?
I mean, it just is like as soon as you finish that Duskblade, it's such a huge power spike.
I guess.
And on top of that, it also gives you you still can keep your trinket while maintaining the ability to clear wards with the Duskblade passive. So
I guess I didn't think of that part of it, where you can still deny vision with Duskblade. That's a good point.
yeah.
I just was utterly intrigued by selling the jungle item like that.
Yeah.
But hey,
Like I said, I focus on ganks a lot more than farm, personally.
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
All right, so I actually have a question now. So in game number 2, there was the play at the end of the game where Bukaki Poro TP'd in with the Viger on the side of you guys, and you had the pause right at that exact moment. So during the pause, what were you guys talking about, and kind of what was your plan there? Here, Mark, we can start with you if you want.
I get there's a little bit of everything. There was some meme chat.
Of
But
course.
mostly we were basically discussing what and where we were gonna do and when. We were discussing like shoving out mid and then rotating bot and then onto the dragon, and then we had also thought that they would be expecting us to do that, so we had also come up with a plan to just do something completely different. But we ended up eventually, because they had gotten the pick on Bear Jr. there by Raptors, and we had ended up coming to mid, shoving it out, then rotating bot and going through the plan and ending it at dragon.
Did you know that TP had happened?
Sorry, boys, my computer froze.
No, you're fine.
Not
Did you know
really.
that? That was one of those speculations I had. Was like, if they know that TP's there, they can actually plan this out really well. And we didn't think you did because you kind of face checked the baby cage. It was like on stream. It was just this 4 minutes of hype for a team fight that didn't really end up happening into anything, which is kind of funny.
Sweet. Panda, do you have a question?
There's a question from the chat.
Oh, I have one more before we get to the chat. So I want to talk about champ select really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just want to ask both of you guys, what was your priority in champ select? Like, as far as what champions you wanted for your team, did you get what you were hoping?
Hoping
I
every
think
time.
Bear is
except
the
for
best
top
to answer
lane.
that.
Except for top lane, we got what we were wanting every time, because we had four champions to choose from for every lane, except for top lane we had 2 champions to choose from. So that was the one we could get banned out the most easily, and they only banned us out one of the games for that. With the Cho'Gath and the Renekton ban.
Oh, so the Cho'Gath was the top lane ban. We were curious on that.
Yeah. What is it? Yeah, because we got a priority jungle pick, mid pick, ADC pick, and a priority support pick every game.
Yeah, that Jaina
it was-
ADC
it was-
though.
That was I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to sell some drugs to my friend. So
That was
Same.
actually hilarious because we're like casting the pick van, and I just see the Jaina locked in. I'm like, and Jaina?
Second.
What? It's really funny.
So on that counterpoint, then, what did you think of their champ selects?
I mean, we
they had no carry the first game. They had all
You're right.
CC.
Right?
So we just had to rush. We just had to rush Merc treads, and then we were fine.
Yeah.
Like as soon as we got Merc treads, they lost the game. Who they have the second game? Fuck.
Vigar, Braum, Jin, Jace, Gragas.
It was a weird pick, honestly. They needed a hyper carry again. They had no hyper carries both games, so they couldn't. Once they CC us, they couldn't do shit. Like it's as simple as that.
Yeah, we felt pretty good about our champs. Like we had discussed a bunch of scenarios going into it, and I think it pretty much worked out like exactly how I thought. Like I said, with our substitute top laner Joystick has kind of been out of league for a little while, and he had 2 specific champions in the top lane who we were hoping to get, which was Cho'Gath and Renekton. And then in the second game, they basically realized that and forced him onto something else. So we just kind of figured, okay, if that happens, we'll just put him on a tank. And who's a better tank right now than Maokai, you know? I mean,
Yeah, nobody. I talked about that in the game. I was like, Maokai just beats every other tank, and we have, I believe, Sean, right?
Yep. What's going on, man?
The captain of the losing team. Welcome.
I didn't know we did lose your ones now, so that's
I forgot about it. We started at halfway through that split.
that's cool. I like it.
So I actually, I don't have a question, but I thought something was pretty cool. So over on the side of Bear Jr.'s team, this is you guys were all debuted to the LCS for the first time. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, really?
All 5
I
of you.
didn't know that.
Normally without Austin, you wouldn't be, but Austin kind of plays like he debuted to the LCS.
Is Austin like a pet name for like my team? We played like we debuted. I'm kidding.
I get it.
self-deprecating.
I get it. It's because you're from Texas, Sean. Ha ha ha.
So we
Can
actually do
someone
have
move him,
a
please?
Cough,
we
cough,
actually
Greg.
we do have a question in chat. Panda, do you want to get this?
Which one is it?
The so Hirmar, we would like to know why can you not win lane without a jungle camp?
Oh,
Oh, dude.
I mean, so you know,
hey,
that's
he
a
sounds
pretty
like
that's a
Greg.
that's a pretty quality question.
We just got the synergy.
I'll actually answer it for him.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ethan is a god in the mid lane, and he was showing him the utmost respect.
Yeah, exactly. You see, that's a
I-
smart man.
Yeah,
That is.
that's- Yeah, Hiramar it's not that Hiramar's boosted. Hiramar can probably go even or win lane, but he was just showing Bukake Poro the utmost respect.
True.
I
That's
do have
it.
a question for Medbung.
Oh god.
It's not a meme question, I promise.
I know that's actually why I'm worried.
Yeah, we honestly
So
thought it would be pretty BM if we won every single lane, so we had to let one lane kind of lose.
So game 2,
Wait,
they don't triple ban your jungle in the first round. They just ban the Jarvan. You get the Vi, you get the Elise available. You have the Kayn available. Then you pick Gragas. I'm just curious what the thought process was on not maybe picking a jungle earlier, or like not picking up
and then
a
taking
carry
these-
that I know you play really well.
So, Whataburger is a great place to go, guys. No, I'm just trying to avoid the question.
Smart ass.
Yeah.
Essentially, I mean, no one has ownership of teams, but I'm the captain of the team, so I'm just gonna take blame for it. I didn't prepare my team well enough this week, regardless of whatever reasons we couldn't all get together or talk or lack of
Yeah.
communication. It's just on me for not having a good enough draft plan set up. So that's on me. I'll tell you that I wasn't there for the first draft because I had to go help my niece and stuff downstairs with my family, and then I came back and I was like, okay, fuck, I'm playing Sejuani. Okay, cool. And we tried to make that work. We tried to make that work, but then Bear's got to be a sweet gal and try to pull my blue buff.
Yeah, that was.
He is a
I was
sweet
so happy
gal.
it reset.
That's how I
I was-
describe him.
Oh my god.
You have such southern dignity with the way you said that.
The solo queue blitzcrank.
Yeah, exactly. And then we got the solo queue Lee Sin in game 2.
Holy shit.
The amount of disrespect that you don't build a jungle item with, you don't even take green smite. Like, there's no ward hop potential. Like, you just like, nah.
Wait, so
Like,
what was your? I didn't actually check Lavi's build. What did he build?
I go Dustblade, and then I went Guardian Angel, and then I went Black Cleaver, and then
Well, no. He
And
went
after the-
Dustblade, and then he sold his jungle item.
yes,
And
And
then
had-
he went Guardian
and had-
Angel.
For a good time on the map, he literally just had Dustblade and a refillable pot.
yeah, for
Yep.
a good time, yeah, and that's all I need. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
all I said
If you're-
to my team at that point, I was like, okay, this fuck, and I I said is so freaking squishy, blow him up. And like if it was in chat, it would be like I'll just
Yeah, Labby, we also noticed every time you backed, you bought an entire item.
Yeah.
Yeah, an entire item, exactly.
Yeah, screw spending gold efficiently. Let's just
yeah.
spend it
Well,
all at
no,
once.
I mean Lee's he's not incredibly strong. I wouldn't call him like a top tier pick on this patch, but his clear has gotten a whole lot better with the buffs to W that happened recently, and these runes
Yeah.
are nice on him too.
Yeah, I agree. I was actually surprised you guys didn't ban him game 2, because game 1 I thought you target banned him against me, and
Well,
That's
I don't know what happened in game 1 draft, but I can tell you that I didn't prepare my team well enough. So that's to answer your question. Eric, maybe we do that in other drafts to where we prioritize jungle because, I mean, it's kind of nice from Bear or whoever's in charge over there that they quad and triple ban me each game. So, I mean, like,
Well,
oh, we definitely, that was our
Yeah,
plan.
but they
I was
wouldn't
definitely
triple ban
quad
you game
banning you
two.
for sure.
But they wouldn't have triple banned you game 2 had you picked the jungle early. That's all I'm saying. So like,
Yeah, if he had picked jungle first.
oh, well, of course.
and you
But
saved the last pick jungle for a Gragas, which just
I mean,
doesn't-
okay, so what do we do?
much
We picked the Veigar first, and then we went Braum and then Jhin.
I was
So
surprised with it.
the reason why we wanted the Braum at this point is because one, he plays a pretty good Braum, Wait,
Right.
He was good on Braum.
we are the youngster. Who the hell are these people?
This is the
Jesus
Hero
Christ,
Mar fan
Ignore them,
club.
please.
You're
Kick them
mad.
out of here. Get them out.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, I'm glad I didn't pick you on my team. I can't deal with a guy whose name
I come at a price, you know.
Yes.
But
This is one of my
we wanted-
favorite post-game interviews ever. Just let
we wanted the Braum. Also, we kind of thought that if we picked the Jin and then maybe pinched the pool of ADCs later, if they didn't pick it on their last round, that we could, move it to the MF.
I just think
So-
there's better AD carries than Jin on this patch.
I
So-
feel like
So you
there's
put the
a
priority on the Jin.
Jin's
and
a good
got-
pick. The problem was they didn't have a hyper carry again. They had 2 games with no hyper carries, so it was like a lot of CC, but they had nothing to follow up with it.
I would feel I mean looking back on both drafts, I can talk to a bunch of people about it, but there is a lack of innate synergy within each
Mhm.
team comp is the only way that I
100%.
will describe it. And I didn't talk about win conditions well enough with my team. So again, it all falls on me. Maybe I sound like an NFL coach right now, but it's all on me.
I do have a question, and you might not be able to answer it because again, it was first game you weren't there. But whose idea was the AP Cannon bot lane?
So our bot lane has been doing some fun stuff in duo queue or whatever queue together, and I believe in a first game where everybody is kind of got jitters and stuff like that. I wasn't there for this, but I would have probably okayed it because I've seen some of their stuff. That comfort and ease of execution are 2 things that all captains and all players should, if you want to be a captain eventually, should look towards. I just think that with the overall team comps that we picked, there may have been comfort in some and then ease and execution in some champions, but they weren't cohesive.
Okay,
So there you go.
cool.
I mean, the Braum Cannon was fine. That's a good lane actually. Like I wouldn't like. I'm actually scared to play
The
Blitz with
lane-
that at the elo I'm
the-
playing at. But like
The lane's
people
okay,
did not
but the team
effectively,
fights.
use
It doesn't team fight well without.
Well,
a better
they have to
bot.
effectively play it too. They have to chain their stuns. They have to fight it
Yeah.
effectively, but they just didn't play it well enough.
Yeah, the amount of CC layering that can happen
Mhm.
was probably enough to win that game. I'm not going to get into my philosophy of how to win games, but
No,
we
tell us all your strats right now.
okay. So on
Wait,
Tuesday,
that
I
was
wake
paper.
up and eat a bowl of no. Okay. So no, just
I think you should have had a hyper carry mid lane or a hyper carry top if you wanted to pull that team combo off.
Yeah,
Because then you have CC layering plus damage.
Yeah, we needed some type of.
you just needed damage in that first game. You just had no damage. Like,
Well, let's.
hyper carry, you just had no damage.
I was Sejuani, dude. What more damage do you need, man?
If
That-
you were like,
Okay,
if you were a Kane or
you
something,
got me.
yeah.
Yeah, are you saying if I didn't get 4 banned in the first game and could have picked a carry jungler that wasn't like
No.
fucking gonna get dicked by your team, that I would have won?
Did I leave Kane open? I think I left Kane open, right?
You didn't
I
leave
left
Kane
Kane was open both games. Yeah.
Kane was not open both games.
You weren't even there for
Yeah.
the first pick ban. You don't even know.
I think Kane was open.
He
Kane
was
open
open both games.
though.
Oh, okay. Kane was actually open the second game, but then when we decided that we wanted to do Jace top, we were like, well, I don't want to just go all in and then just get booped by the freaking MF ult. So we need something to disrupt her because Lord knows
Fair.
that, you can't have Braum shielding and ulting everybody at the same time.
Oh, why not?
What?
Well, I don't know if you know this. It's called How a Champion Works.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. Eric. Probably why you are where you are in solo queue.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is a long interview. I'm wasting everybody's time.
Any other questions?
I think
You?
we're all set. Karamar, people are begging you. in chat
Question
to
for you,
carry on
casters.
some fun.
Question for you, casters. How did that game make you feel in the pants?
In the what?
Squishy.
In the pants.
In the pants.
It made me
Oh
feel
my.
In the crotchal area.
To quote Guy Fieri, "Squishy balls," right, Eric? Squishy balls.
That's a reference to the cast because when Leeson got blown up by Viger, I was like, well, he is still squish balls, and so.
The process, I'm not throwing a single ban my way.
Yeah, that was interesting. I actually would like to hear this.
What? Towards ban?
Oh
Towards
my
player?
god, are you serious? Y'all want to hear this?
Diamond. I mean, he's the diamond player on our team.
Yeah, that was my
Bear,
biggest question.
Bear,
There was
Bear,
how
you
we left him
actually
open.
know the reason, and we've talked about this because you and I agree on the process, but then you went exactly the opposite and fucked me in the chin.
He
Damn.
played you.
They
It's a
got him
trap.
early.
So yeah, Bear's a trap king, everybody. So
Banning out the other players so they're less comfortable, kind of thing.
okay, I'll explain it. As this is something that I mean, it's
I
fine.
probably forgot what we talked about.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Here's something that everybody can weigh in on, chat, whatever, especially you, Dobo Copter, whatever. The guy who's asking about egg TPs and banning Anivia.
Oh, gotcha.
That there's two ways you can do this. Most people in this league tend to ban out the strongest person and try to put them on weaker champions. But let's say this: if I can get the rest of my team on, and granted, when I say this, I mean this with the utmost respect. We're captains because we're the highest ELO, which generally means we either have the biggest champion pools and biggest game knowledge. Correct? Just because you're at the high low, that's not foolproof. Okay, it does. Just because you're high low doesn't mean you know better than a bronze 5.
Right.
You better, but still.
There are some.
That there
We
are always
sneak our
exceptions.
way through.
But if I can soak up bans and then still play effectively on a champ that's still within my champion pool, and then I divert attention away from my other laners to where they're on comfort and stuff that they feel well on, then that to me allows my team to have more success. So
Yeah.
why I did think about banning Blitz in the second game for different reasons, because I feel like, and I'm telling this now because I want everyone else to ban Blitz for the same reason. I feel like your team can communicate or understand how high and low players use stuff like Lee Q or Blitz Hook and stuff like that, like those skill shots that are on long cooldowns that allow either like a Morgana Q. You rather if he's holding it, he's threatening, but if he uses it and misses it, he is fucked. Because at that moment, everyone needs to turn the engines on and then go on him. So if you don't think your team can do that well, you ban that stuff. This was a learning experience for our team. If we ever play POO again, you will probably get Blitz one game. Just because I want to try to beat it still. That's the kind of person I am.
It didn't even matter. At the same time, you were right, because like it didn't matter what champion I was on, because like the first 5 minutes of the game I wasn't even playing the game. If you noticed if you actually watched bot lane, I was probably looking like a monkey.
Yep.
Oh no, I know. I watched bot lane.
I was not playing bot lane. I was literally watching the map and shot calling for my team the entire
It's
game.
exactly it's essentially what Ole does for or did for Immortals, Rip Immortals.
Yeah, I did that, and then I made hooks when I could because I'm comfortable on Blitz. So I can hit spacebar, look back to my screen, and just make a hook immediately if I need to, or just not do anything. Literally, Will did the whole lane himself, pretty much.
Yeah. So here's how you beat POO, guys. You ward river, you call MI immediately, and you play like a bitch if you're in those other lanes. Okay? You literally just play like a bitch, because when the Bear Junior comes back and he's level 3 and you have ultimate, you just kill him. No. But that's my thought process before about not banning the high elo player. I don't care if he's diamond, and I still don't care about anyone's rank. Like, honestly, that's the way I felt about this game when I was casting last season. That's the way I feel about now. We will play the champions that we feel are best for the comp and that are best for the team and that they're best for each player. I don't care what your rank is. I'm expecting everybody on both sides to play it optimally.
Yeah. And you guys had to deal with. I mean, we were a tough team to beat because, like, honestly, we had really good communication that game. Like, our team was on top of their shit that game. Everyone was moving toward the same objectives. There was a few conflicting shot calls that got us fucked, but it wasn't anything major. So like,
yeah, and I think
everyone was definitely on their game this game.
I think the last thing I can say about both team comps is, for me, something that I despise as an analyst or caster is lack of wave clear. We had no lack of wave clear.
I picked the Echo jungle first in the first game.
Yeah, that was why we got it.
That was specifically brought up.
Yeah. So I don't know what was brought up, but that's something I need to address with myself and the team, and to where I can better prepare us as a whole to be
We were
better.
gonna play Maokai or Lee Sin the first game, but then I figured we needed some sort of wave clear because we had like a Veigar or something mid.
Yeah, you had
So-
Veigar and who-
Really wave clear without like 1,000 AP.
yeah. All right.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up now.
Wait, you
That was-
don't wanna-
Very
that was
long
awesome.
interview. Lots of things were discussed.
You don't want to keep talking?
You.
All right. Well, congratulations, everyone, on your first match this season, and then congratulations to Bear Junior Poops in the Woods on your first win.
Thank you, thank you.
You know, you're
Sweet.
congratulating my first O2.
That's not your first
Congratulations on your first
Wait,
O2.
Sean, that's not your first.
Yo, can I say a quick thanks? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I
No,
want to
no.
actually say a quick thanks to our top laner sub who came in and helped us out kind of at the last minute, and really appreciate it. So thank you, Joystick, and you did great. So
Yeah, definitely. Having subs available helps a lot.
Hire Joystick if you need a sub.
yeah, if you need a top lane sub, please message.
Austin would have had to work in 3.5 hours, so it's good we
Yeah.
had a sub.
Yeah. Oh, we
Or
really
if
appreciate
you need a Dom, you can always wait. Never mind. Bye.
All
Whoa
right.
there.
guys,
Have a
appreciate
good
it.
night, everybody.
Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Later.
All right, hold on, Panda.
But
All right. So, guess we'll finish off with a couple of housekeeping things here. So this is the PMA SGN page. Go ahead and give them a follow. This is not our main page though, but they are affiliated with us as they are 5 Alpha. So go ahead and give them a follow. That would be awesome. And then go ahead and head over to our main page. I put it in chat. PMA LCS. Give us a follow there. If you'd like to subscribe, Amazon Prime subscriptions get 1 free per month. So
Eric.
anything like that would be awesome. And then also check our Facebook page. We have a public Facebook page now for the first time ever.
what?
So go ahead and like that. Yeah, what? We're in the future now. So go ahead and check that out below the stream and like it. And yeah,
Sweet.
you guys got anything else to add?
Alright. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Fleeing
Sean's
Panda
boosted.
with
I'm Gerg7.
yeah,
I'm me.
Yeah, exactly.
saying good
Sean's
night,
boosted.
and we'll catch you on the riff some other time.
Later.